All right. And no error, right?
No error. We are live. Ladies and
Thankfully.
gentlemen, Football for Fun is live for the first football game of the year. A Hall of Fame game between the Chargers and Lions. We are looking forward to it.
Indeed. Let's do a quick intro and then we'll talk about it.
All
Three,
right.
two, one. Welcome, everyone, to a football commentary edition of Football for Fun. The first one, actually, in Football for Fun history. I am Daniel, the Texans fan.
I'm Isaac, the Panthers fan. My team is not in this game, but we're still the best. All right. No doubt. Repping the
Indeed,
Panthers.
yeah. None of our teams are in it. Although my team was last year, it weirdly got it ended early because of weather, which is like, of course, for a preseason game.
Ooh.
But I am going to go ahead. Why don't you talk to the fans while I push this out real quick?
Okay, yeah. So we've got the Hall of Fame game between the Chargers and the Lions today. So you won't expect to see a lot of familiar names tonight because you aren't supposed to play your big names in the preseason, and this is basically the first preseason game. Um, we're so deprived of football that we are okay to watch this. So this is what we want and need.
Yeah,
We might be sick of it after a drive or two, but you know what? It's football. We are happy that it's back. So we are
definitely.
going to
Well,
experience the
yeah.
riveting QB3 battle between Trey Lance and DJ Uiagalelei, who we all collectively have no idea how he made it onto an NFL roster, but good for him. Great. But yes, I imagine this is how most of the country learns that Trey Lance is a member of the Chargers, you know?
Uh huh. Yeah, it is kind of a wonder how Trey Lance is a member of the Chargers. Trey Lance had a very interesting. I mean, well, obviously, it was a very interesting path though, because he was drafted third overall, or was it third or second? I think it was third, right? Third overall.
Something
By
like
the
that. It
San
was a very high draft
Francisco.
pick.
He was traded up for, and then after that, he had stints with the Cowboys and the Chargers. I guess that's really it, right?
That would be it, yeah. And he didn't really do anything in Dallas. So now he's in LA and playing for that third string spot on the roster, which he should win it. By no means should DJ Uiagalelei be able to surpass him on the depth chart, but he's going to get a chance
Uh-huh.
to. And that's all the guy can ask for. He gets a chance to shine in the first preseason game of the year. I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys play because they are dual threat quarterbacks, so we should be able to see a lot of potential there against these, second, third, fourth string defenses. It's a football game.
Yeah,
It'll be entertaining to some
sure.
degree, you would think. And we have heard that Omarion Hampton, the Chargers' first round draft pick at running back, is rumored to play in this game. How much,
I
we
think
don't know.
he is. Yeah, right. It could be like one drive for all we know. I saw a headline. I'm not exactly sure what the source was, because if Jim Harbaugh said he's playing, then obviously that's a very
Yeah.
reliable source.
And Daniel, we've got
they are-
kickoff here. The
we
Chargers
have
kickoff to
kickoff.
the Lions. Let's see what happened.
Just fumble.
Is that a
Right?
fumble?
It looks like a fumble.
It looked like a fumble.
Fumble on the
Chargers
play.
players are indicating they got the ball. They're getting to the bottom of it here. 23 says they have it. The ref says he has it. The Chargers have the ball. What a start to the NFL season. Chargers kick off to the Lions. The Lions fumble, and it is Chargers ball. Wow, what a start. Football is back, y'all. Football is back.
Yeah,
Oh, my
Dan
goodness.
Campbell's got me livid.
Let's watch the
I know it's a
replay.
preseason.
He
I'm sure
ran
he's
into his own guy, and the ball comes out. Ooh, that's brutal, buddy.
That is unfortunate. That's basically a mini that's a butt fumble light. It literally is though, right?
Basically,
Kind of.
he
Yeah,
he ran into Pittman's back and then hit the ground, and the ball comes out. That looks like a fumble.
Wait, Michael Pittman's on the Lions?
Some other random Pittman, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, there's
No,
no dispute here. You would think it's just Chargers ball, but they might take a look at it.
Yeah, it seemed like it. I mean, it looks like the Chargers are just lining up. So, and is that Trey
Chargers are
Lance
lining up.
number
Trey
5?
Lance
Yeah.
is starting this game for the Chargers, but it is going into review because they got to be sure. They got to look at this, see if his knee was down. But no, it looks like the ball was just clearly on its way out. But maybe we'll see a different angle that will tell us otherwise.
I mean, the only question would be if the knee goes down.
Right.
Kind
It's
of
possible.
This angle is not really helping.
No, the
but-
first angle we're seeing here on the broadcast does not help us at all. Second one I'm seeing right now, it just looks like the ball is on the way out before the knee hits the ground. That's a
think
better
so, yeah.
view.
Yeah, that's an obvious fumble, right? It's a little
Yeah.
closer maybe than we thought, because if there's a fumble but the knee goes down first, then it doesn't matter. But Just one of those. Poor guy.
Yeah, linebacker Grant Stewart is gotta feel bad for him right now. This guy is probably someone, and all of these guys really, they're playing for their spots on the team. So it is really unfortunate to start off the game like this. Hopefully he can bounce back. I'm sure Dan Campbell will be hyping him up and trying to motivate him to get back in it.
Grant Stewart was a linebacker out of University of Houston, actually. Go Cougars.
Look at that.
Yeah, he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021 by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then I guess he got he and a 7th round pick were traded to the Colts, which is kind of interesting, for a 6th round pick. He spent 2 years in Indianapolis, and then he signed with the Lions.
All right. Well, the call on the field stands, so we are getting some action here. Trey Lance at quarterback. 1st and 10 at the Lions' 28-yard line. It's the ball is snapped. Trey Lance fakes the handoff. Oh, look at that. It's a completion, and it's going to be close to a first down. Did he get there? I think he's just short.
Yeah,
Trey
I
Lance
think you're
to Will Dissly, the tight end.
Yeah, you're a few seconds ahead of me, so I'll get to watch as your reaction. Just like a little simple pass. I don't know, did he get the first down? I don't quite think so.
I think he was just short of it. I think in a real game, Dissly probably tries harder to get that first down, of course, but you don't want to go all out here in a preseason game. But that was a very good play, good start, play action.
Will Dissly, a recognizable name, yeah.
I think he's their starting tight end. Okay, handoff to the running back. I don't know which running back it is. We'll find out in a second. There is a flag on the play. If it is not on the Chargers, then it'll be a first down for them. It is offside. Offside on the Lions. That's going to be accepted. First down, Chargers.
First down, Chargers. I think that was number 8 on the. Is Omarion Hampton number 8?
So that honestly don't know.
That was seeing Omarion Hampton play football.
That was Omarion Hampton's first carry in the NFL. If this guy becomes an absolute stud, we just got to witness his first carry.
Not a huge fan of Trey Lance's handoff. I know it's the preseason, we're nitpicky. He was kind of whoop,
yeah,
and then it off.
Could have been better.
Funky. Maybe that's why he's a bust. He doesn't know how to hand it off properly.
Good run by Hampton though, get that short yardage gain. It is 1st and 10 from the Lions' 13-yard line. High snap. Little high. Running back has it, and good run. Good run, nearly a first down. Looks like it was Hampton again. Good stuff so far.
Yeah, that is indeed Omarion Hampton. So far, it looks like he's running like a legit NFL running back.
Absolutely. The Chargers' first-round pick out of North Carolina had 1,600 rushing yards last year. We're expecting big things from him this year.
No, that's crazy. No, he definitely looks... I don't know who he reminds me of, but he definitely... He does have a very distinct play style, it's looking like. Whoa! NFL full season live on whatever. Thank you so much for the comments. We really appreciate it.
All right, 2nd and 2. Oh, looks like he dropped the snap, if I'm not mistaken, but he picks it up. It's going to be 3rd and short.
Yeah, that's right. A little sloppy. He just kind of dives for it. Yeah. Well, not really dives for it, but just keeps the play alive. That's
back-to-back funky snap issues for the Chargers. Snap was a little high a play ago. Zion Johnson at center, his 4th season. I don't know much about him, but I think he's the backup because I'm pretty sure that their starting center was the previous starter in Carolina. Forgetting his name right now.
Yeah, Zion Johnson was a 1st-round pick in 2022. Drafted by the Chargers in
Handoff. Oh, he doesn't make it. He does not get the first down. I thought he had it there, but he didn't quite get there.
He kind of pushes the edge. He doesn't get the first down. Wow.
He does not. He comes up short. That's a little disappointing to see from their first-round pick, Omarion Hampton, but good play by the defense, good tackle to get him down, stop him short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down and very short.
That number 23 by the Lions, that was a good tackle.
That might earn him a spot on the team. I don't know who that was, but
that's it. Rocky Ya-Sin, right? That's a name I know.
He played for the Colts once upon a time. Oh, the Chargers are going for it. 4th and 2. Right call here because it is preseason. And it's going to be a pass, Trey Lance to the end zone. It's a touchdown! Trey Lance with a touchdown on the first drive for the Chargers to Will Dissly. What a throw, what a catch. Great start in the QB3 battle for Trey Lance. He looked pretty sharp on that drive in the passing game.
Wide open, right.
He was wide open.
I think there were some center quarterback exchange issues clearly, which is understandable for a preseason game, but looks like Trey Lance is pretty sharp for the most part. Looks like Omarion Hampton's very solid. I know he was kind of stuffed short on that 3rd down. They kind of tried tossing it to the outside or whatever, and just the Rocky Ya-Sin, who is a veteran in the NFL, made a very good play. And but yeah, Trey Lance just Will Dissly. I think what we're seeing so far is the veterans just like really just like doing their thing. Like Trey Lance technically is a veteran quarterback if you really think about it.
Yeah,
But
well, he's young enough you don't even
like,
think that normally. But you're right. The
right.
veterans are showing up.
Rock Ya-Sin making a good play. Will Disley just wide open. I think that's the second catch of the day. And I wonder who forced the fumble on that kickoff. I'm not exactly sure who. Probably a no name.
It wasn't anyone who forced it. He ran in. The guy ran into his teammate, and that basically was what happened. I don't think anyone actually forced the ball out. The impact running into his teammate did it.
So, right. Yeah. No, pretty good stuff. From the Lions, is there anyone on the Lions we're looking forward to seeing? I mean, I imagine like a lot of their starters. So probably Hendon Hooker playing the game.
If Hendon Hooker is playing, which I believe he is, but I don't know for sure. But if he's playing, I look forward to seeing what he can do. He's not seen much NFL action so far in his young career. 3rd-round draft pick out of Tennessee a few years ago. I believe he was more of a system quarterback for the Volunteers, but maybe not. I very much want to see what he can do for the Lions here. They drafted a wide receiver in the 3rd round, I think, out of Arkansas. He has a really good first name because it's my name, so great name, Isaac. I don't know anything about him, but if he's playing, you'd obviously want to see what he can do. They got some other receivers. There's a guy from Auburn who could be sneakily good. He's been getting good rave reviews in the training camp so far. And there's a guy, 7th-round pick out of Georgia, Dominique Levet. I think he's a little underrated. He could surprisingly be a good depth piece for them. So there are some pieces on offense that I'm looking forward to seeing if they can do anything here. As for the Chargers defense, I don't really have any names to watch for. So
sure,
we're going to kind of learn as we go here.
I mean, you never know if there's like a kind of rotational player like Rock Ya-Sin. I would have never thought. Like Bud Dupree is a name I haven't heard in a while, but he was on the Steelers, right?
That sounds right. Yeah, he's a veteran player as well.
I think he was a former 1st-round pick. Denzel Perryman. Is that the Baylor guy or is that someone else?
I don't know where Perryman is from. You might be thinking Denzel Mims. Yeah.
Yeah. Denzel Perryman. He was on the Texans in 2023. He was a linebacker.
Gotcha.
Which is why I knew the name.
Was he with the Raiders at one point?
I think so, yeah.
He might have been right. I think he might have been that linebacker that Carolina signed for a little bit and then let him go, and then he was just great for the Raiders because that's how that worked in the Matt Rule era. So
right.
Commercial break is over. Looks like we've got kickoff coming up. Chargers will be kicking off to the Lions. Hopefully they don't fumble it this time. We'd like to see the Lions on offense. Dan Campbell probably doesn't want another fumble. Kickoff, ball is caught. He's taking it out. He's crossed the 20, 25, 30. Good return. It's going to be down around the 34-yard line. It's the same guy as before, so good second chance for him. Did not fumble, did not run into his own teammate. And it is not Hendon Hooker at quarterback. That is Kyle Allen, a veteran quarterback in his 8th season.
Wow. He's
played for a lot of teams. He was with the Steelers. He was with the Panthers, I believe, once upon a time. It's been a while. There was once a time where a group of Panthers fans thought he was the future at quarterback based on a few games, but that's mostly us being deprived at quarterback. Veteran quarterback, surprised to see him start the game over Hendon Hooker, but let's see what happens here. It's
Kyle Allen, also former Houston Texan, by the way.
It's a handoff to the running back number 13. I do not know who that is, but it's a short gain. It'll be about 2nd and 8. Looks like that was Reynolds.
Reynolds? Is that Josh Reynolds?
I wonder. That might be. Oh, there is a penalty. Looks like it's holding on Shane Zylstra. That's rough.
Craig Reynolds, who is Craig Reynolds. Let's see. What do we know about Craig Reynolds?
Dan Skipper's in the game. That's a name we recognize.
Yeah. 29 years old. He was undrafted in 2019, signed by the Redskins, and then with the Falcons, Jags, and has been on the line since 2021, which I believe was Dan Campbell's first year.
How about that? Good for him.
Craig Reynolds, just I guess
1st and 20 handoff to Reynolds. It's another short gain, so Craig Reynolds is not off to a good start here. 1 carry for a yard.
Yeah, sounds about right. 29-year-old running back, undrafted, just kind of. I guess he's someone that Dan Campbell likes, so that's totally fair.
Perhaps so. The interesting vibe around the Lions is that they do have first-year coordinators for the first time in a while. Ben Johnson is gone. Aaron Glenn is gone. So a lot of people are wondering how that will affect the team this year. We're kind of getting a small taste of that. This is their first time, the offensive coordinator. It's his first time calling plays.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get something good here. It's a pass. It is a completion. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped the ball. I don't think he had possession, though, so it won't be a turnover.
No, he didn't really make a football move. Chargers are trying to say that they got it, but really, like, the guy's just like...
That was Dominique Levet continuing his, habit from his college days where he cannot catch the ball. Unfortunately, watched him do that a lot.
I thought Quentin Johnston switched teams for a second.
No. The Lions drafted their own Quentin Johnston and Dominique Levet. I'm sorry, Levet. I'm rooting for you, but... As a Georgia fan, I've seen these guys drop passes all year, so unfortunately, that is still an issue for him. Hopefully, he can work on that. And it's just going to be a running back draw on 3rd and 18. It gets just across the 30, it looks like, and the Lions are going to be punting here. So not an ideal start for them on offense. It was Craig Reynolds on 3 plays, a penalty, and a drop by their 7th-round rookie receiver. A good start for the Chargers, for sure. I don't know who they have in on defense right now, but they've got to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. I would think so. That's a pretty good series for the defense. I mean, sometimes with the offense, you can have like clunky first series, which is totally fine. So I wouldn't be too worried if I'm the Chargers coaching staff. I mean, the Lions. I meant to say. They'll be fine. Looks like they're just gonna punt.
Yep.
So
that is the right decision. For sure. And, alright, it's going to be Chargers ball. Sorry, my phone just fell if you heard that. We are good, though. Chargers get the ball back. Roughly around 5 minutes have passed in the first quarter, so still a lot of ball to be played. See what the Chargers do. I want to see some more Trey Lance here. I want to see more Omarion Hampton. Trey Lance looked pretty good in the passing game in that first series, although it wasn't much. The drive started around the Lions' 30-yard line after all, and he only had to throw it once or twice. Omarion Hampton got a few handoffs, did what he could. We want to see some more consistency for him. I want to see him take off with one of these handoffs because he is a first-round pick playing against backups. I want to see some big plays here. Chargers have the ball at the 28-yard line, lining up, about to snap it. It is a... Fake the handoff. Trey Lance is going to throw. It's a short throw to 34, and it's going to be taken around 7 yards. Decent play. Good start to the drive. I do not know who number 34 is. Waiting to see the name on the back of the jersey.
Yeah, I should pull up the depth charts. LA Chargers depth chart number 34.
Number 34. Might be a running back. It looked like it was a dump off.
Might be Jarrett Patterson?
That might be it. That sounds right. All right, 2nd and 4. Chargers lining up. Player in motion. Fakes the handoff, although I don't think that was designed that well. And it's just going to be thrown down short of the receiver. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Good pass rush by the Lions. They did not let the guy get open. I think that was just not a very good play, but the Lions... defense.
Not very good play. Not very good protection, it looked like.
He faked a handoff, but then it was the wrong way, it looked like. It wasn't fooling anyone. At that point, why even fake the handoff? So
that's true. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Going to be 3rd and short. We'll see what they draw up here. Probably another play-action pass, if I had to guess.
I'm sure the broadcasters, like the real broadcasts, are talking a lot about Trey Lance and how his failed
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
All right, definitely. Not play action. He takes the snap. He's throwing deep. The guy is open, and it's caught. Big play, big throw and catch. 84 with the reception. Trey Lance, great throw to the wide open receiver. DeAndre Lambert-Smith with the catch.
Who is that again?
According to the subtitles, it's DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Yeah. Look for Lambert-Smith in the depth chart. That sounds like the Auburn guy.
DeAndre Lambert-Smith played at Auburn in 2024. He was at Penn State. He was a 5th-round draft pick this year.
Yes, he fell too far in the draft. He was the lone bright spot for Auburn last year, in my opinion, on that offense. And he has been getting rave reviews in training camp so far, and he just showed why on that play right there. Wide open, great throw.
Oh, is there no more Omarion Hampton? Because I saw Patterson get the handoff.
Patterson got the handoff, took it for 2 yards. It's 2nd and 8 now. I do not know.
Patterson on the Chargers depth chart, which is weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
2nd and 8 from the 36. It's a handoff, and it's going to go a few yards. It's going to cross the 35-yard line. Chargers running game is not looking too good right now. That's all right. It is already 7-0. Sudoku to catch you up. The Lions kicked off to... I'm sorry, the Chargers kick it off to the Lions. The Lions fumbled the opening kickoff return, and then the Chargers started at the Lions' 30, 28-yard line, something like that, and they scored.
Yeah.
Why is this random spammer number one dude? I don't know. That's not right. That's not right.
Number one fan, totally. Yes, a random spammer.
3rd and 6 for the Chargers. They're going to have the ball at the 34-yard line, lining up to take the snap. Let's see what happens here. Trey Lance is going to throw. He's getting antsy in the pocket. Pocket closing in. He's moving, and he is just going to... He's still alive. He throws it away, though.
Oh, wow.
All right. Kind of saw that coming.
I'm like 5 seconds behind him, so I'll see the plays. Yeah, he's like definitely running around, like kind of Deshaun Watson style back in the day, but just throws it away.
Throws it away. Like, no one could get open.
At least he didn't get sacked.
He did not get sacked. He avoided losing yardage there, which is important because they are in field goal range. And it looks like they're going to send out their kicker. I believe they still have Cameron Dicker. Yep, Cameron Dicker. Dicker the kicker. One of the best in the league. Sudoku, thanks for stopping by. Sorry you got to go. Hope you take care. We'll be here for a few more hours, I imagine, if you are free later. Yes. And the kick is... It doinked! It doinked! It's no good! 52 yards for Cameron Dicker. It doinks off the left upright. It's no good.
Wow. Not ideal. No
That's a bummer.
Good. Wow.
It's better to miss in the preseason, the Hall of Fame game, than it is to miss in the regular season. That's all right. No big deal.
Cameron Dicker is an established kicker in the league, so he's not worried about his job status or anything. It's just kind of a fluke. It's all... I'm sure he's frustrated, but it's fine.
Yeah,
overall.
Of course. He's frustrated he missed the kick, but ultimately not a big deal for him. It's going to be fine. He's a top 10 kicker in this league for sure. His job's not in jeopardy. That was not overall. It was not a good drive for the Chargers that time. They had the one big play, Lance to Lambert Smith. That was great, fantastic. Although that was mostly the receiver getting open. Good for him. He's a name I'm watching this year. See if he can climb the depth chart. But other than that, it was kind of a slow drive for the Chargers. But they're up 7-0 still. I guess it'll be Lions ball. I'll go ahead and update that on our broadcast. Lions ball down 7-0. Yeah. So now a question I have for the Lions is, at what point are we going to see Hendon Hooker? Is Hendon Hooker playing today?
Yeah, I mean, he should. I think he's not... I don't think, unless he's injured or something, which I don't think he is, I don't think you need to give him the rest starters treatment. I think he should be fighting for a roster spot as much as Kyle Allen and all the other guys. So I would expect to see Hendon Hooker. I remember Hendon Hooker was a lot of people predicted he'd be a first round pick, or a lot of people maybe thought that.
They shouldn't have.
Get that potential. I think a lot of people thought, remember the Texans had the 12th overall pick. We had 2 and 12, and there are people who thought we should take Hendon Hooker with 12.
Yeah, there were theories out there.
Hendon Hooker at 12, and it's no, he's not like that. I also remember Bucky Brooks had a thing. I think it was Bucky Brooks. I don't want to misrepresent, but he was his mock draft had the Chiefs taking him at 30th or whatever. He was they need a backup quarterback.
Yeah, no one really had any clue where Hendon Hooker was going to be selected. It was weird. Because some people like me thought he's just a system quarterback. Some people thought he's more than that. It really just depended on your own unique perspective of things.
Sure.
So I want to see what he can do in an NFL offense, though. We've not seen much yet. So far, we've just been treated to Kyle Allen's one pass, a couple of Craig Reynolds handoffs for 6 yards, Dominique Levitt dropping a pass, and that's all we've seen from the Lions offense so far. Would love to see more.
Yeah.
Now, on the Chargers side of things, we've gotten more action. We've seen Trey Lance throw it 6 times for 48 yards, including that 28-yard completion to Keandre Lambert-Smith. The ESPN... No, not ESPN. We're an NBC. The NBC subtitles said his name was DeAndre, so that's what I said at first. His name is Keandre with a K. Yeah. So just letting people know that was a 28-yard completion earlier. Lions have the ball at their own 40-yard line. It is another handoff, I assume, to Craig Reynolds. And he's not going to make it to the line of scrimmage. Not a very good carry. But there is a flag on the play. Waiting to see what the referee says. Offside! Is offside. Wow, so that is going to bail out the running back there. That's rough. It's going to be 1st and 5 for the Lions after that. You can't be committing those penalties here. Not ever. Especially not in a preseason game, though, if your job is on the line, potentially. Which I'm not in position to say if any of these guys actually have their jobs on the line, because I don't have insider knowledge, but generally, when you're watching these guys in the preseason, they are fighting for their spots on the roster.
Deshaun Hand is the guy who committed the penalty. He's listed as a starter on the depth chart, which, I mean, I guess is good for him. He has that edge, but
well, hopefully he didn't just lose his starting job. Yeah. Oh, it's a pass. It's a pass, but it is a short pass to number 13, and he takes it for a first down. Good catch and run by number 13. That is, was that Reynolds? That was Reynolds.
Nice. Okay, there we go. That's a nice run. Kind of run after catch.
Yeah,
good.
It looked like it was very close to being a backwards pass. I think it did go forward, though, so it was a good, basically just a short dump off to the running back, and he took it for first down. Very good play by the Lions. It's going to be 1st and 10 now. Across the 50-yard line, and here we go. We're taking the snap, and it's going to be a handoff. It's another 2-yard carry for the running back, Craig Reynolds. They are handing it off a good bit here, but I guess they like to run the ball a lot anyway. They got one of the best running back. No, not one of the best. They have the best running back duo in the league with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
So, of course, that's going to be a big factor in their plays. I would like to see them pass more, though. I want to see their young receivers on the roster. So far, it's basically it's literally just Kyle Allen and Craig Reynolds.
Yep. No, you would like to see, just looking at the depth chart, but like Khalif Raymond, Isaac Tesla.
That's the guy they drafted out of Arkansas, I think.
Yeah.
Kyle Allen just threw it away. Ooh, there's a flag. He's talking to the ref. Are they going to call grounding?
Oh, that probably is grounding, yeah. Because who is he trying to throw it to? Yeah. It looks like he was throwing like a guard or something.
That's rough. They call it grounding. Arguing. Kyle Allen's trying to argue because he is a veteran, so he gets to argue, right? But he's trying to reason with the ref.
Oh, it's grounding, isn't it? Yeah.
They called grounding. That's brutal. That's a mistake you can't make when you've crossed the 50-yard line, especially.
He's still arguing after they call the penalty. He's like,
I guess he's Craig Reynolds is in the area technically. I don't know. He might have a point there. Craig Reynolds is right there. But I don't know how he was lined up or if he was even...
I wonder if Craig Reynolds was like a blocker.
Yeah.
I wonder...
Was he eligible?
Like, I wonder if he was like blocked. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I wonder if he's not eligible.
That might be the case.
Totally off. Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's 3rd and 9, so they must have agreed with Kyle Allen on that one.
Oh, okay.
Unless the graphic on the NBC did not update. It says it's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, didn't they call the penalty? I didn't realize they could like take that back. Maybe it's a preseason thing.
I'm not totally sure. But it looks like they can take it back because they did. So it's 3rd and 9 from the Chargers' 42-yard line. Lions trying to get a first down here. Kyle Allen to pass, and it's going to go... It's intercepted! Guy steps in front of it. It's intercepted. He's going to go all the way. Nope. 13 is there. Reynolds saves the day. Craig Reynolds is doing everything in this game.
Wow.
But wow, what a play by 46. Jumps in front of that pass by Kyle Allen and takes it back deep into Lions territory. Oh my goodness.
And who's the gentleman who intercepted it? Do you
Number 46 on the Chargers defense. Great play. He just earned a spot on the roster for sure. Yeah, he just ran in front of it. It was a bad throw by Kyle Allen. That was a bad throw. That was rough.
Yeah.
Inside the 10, man. 46 runs it back inside the 10 after picking off Kyle Allen. What a play.
Wow. I'm trying to figure out who this guy is. I'm not able to really tell.
Look for the corners on their depth chart. I think he was lined up at corner.
Yeah. For the Chargers, or sorry, for the Lions. Oh, it'll be the Chargers. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be the Chargers.
Was it 46? He said
46. All right, you keep looking. The Chargers are lining up an offense at the 6-yard line. They need to take advantage of this. Wow, 2nd turnover for the Lions. That's just terrible. It's 2 turnovers in 10 minutes. Not what you want. Good thing it's a preseason game.
Not ideal.
And it's a pass to number 30, and he's almost in. He does not get there, though.
Okay. Nico Reed is the gentleman who got the interception. He does not even have a Wikipedia article, so he's that, sort of obscure. But apparently, according to the Chargers, he kept flashing as of 3 days ago as an undrafted free agent. So
all right.
This might be a future star, superstar in the league.
He's looking good so far. Vidal just took it to the 2-yard line. And now it's a handoff here. Is that in? He's in. That's a touchdown for the Chargers. Running back takes it in for the score. That's going to be 13-0 on the Lions here.
Nice.
Kamani Vidal.
Was that fake by Trey? Like, he handed it off and he started running. kind of like I think deflecting part of the defense. Which kind of reminds you of that play Peyton Manning against the Cowboys in I think 2013. It's not the same thing. It's obviously reversed. Do you know what I'm talking about? To where it's like
No,
it was a fake
I'm not
handoff.
sure.
You don't know that play?
I'm not at the moment. Although I'm trying to upgrade our graphics, so I'm also distracted.
You're good. It was Broncos Cowboys, I think 2013, and that was very famous for being like a big shootout. But Peyton Manning he handed it off. Everyone, including the cameraman, was fooled. They looked at the pile. And Manning was running with it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was kind of opposite there because Trey Lance obviously didn't run with it, but I was noticing that he just started running, so that was kind of a good fake by him.
That was well done for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Kamani Vidal, I think he's the third string running back for the Chargers, although because we have no idea what's going on with Najee Harris, he might be the second string at this point. Dicker makes the PAT, so it's going to be 14-0 lead for the Chargers over the Lions. Very sloppy start for them so far. 2 turnovers and not much going for them on offense. Great interception by 46, who is playing his way under the roster for sure. And great way to score for the Chargers there. Vidal with the reception to take it to the 2, and then the handoff into the end zone. 14-0, Chargers lead the Hall of Fame game. And we are at commercial break. What do you think so far, Daniel? What have you seen so far?
I mean, definitely, no, like I said earlier, I think you're seeing the veterans kind of, make their place known, but also some of the guys like Nico Reed and, just younger guys. It's making their mark known. I think it's really cool to see. I mean, I was kind of wondering, if this were a regular season game, how surprised would we be that the Lions are down 14-0?
We would be fairly surprised, not because the Chargers aren't that good, because I do think the Chargers are very good. We'd be surprised because the Lions are one of the best in the league, and they shouldn't be down 14-0 to anyone. I think the only team that could be up 14-0 on them, and I believe it so easily, would be the Ravens, just because sometimes the Ravens go off, and then sometimes they lose to the Raiders the next week for no reason, because they're the Ravens. They do that. They blow out good teams, they lose to bad teams. It happens every year. Most any other team, I'd be surprised if this happened to the Lions. I will say, though, because you were talking about veterans, because you're making a good point there. The veterans are showing up. I will say Rock Yassin on the Lions, he's played good defense so far. We got to give him that. He has done what he's supposed to do. Unfortunately, it doesn't help when your team is working against you. So at least he has showed up for them.
Rock Yassin is playing well. I mean, I think Trey Lance is playing pretty well. And, the tight end.
Will Dissly, he's played pretty well for the Chargers. He's definitely the starter for them. Definitely their starter.
Yep. Definitely.
Now, the Lions are going to get the ball back. Do they go with Kyle Allen again? I would imagine so.
What if they would give Kyle Allen, the half? Maybe he just plays the full first half and then Hendon Hooker in the second half?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure, and you never know what the coaches are, thinking in these situations.
Yeah, I would imagine that that's going to be the case here, at least a half, or at least a quarter, if not the half. I would like to see Hendon Hooker sooner rather than later, though, I gotta say.
Yes. So that would be good. When Hendon Hooker takes the field, that'll be very interesting to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And young quarterback. I'm also looking forward to seeing that.
I don't know. I'm not ready for that yet. I want to see more Trey Lance.
Yeah, I think so. They should give Trey at least the half, I think.
Absolutely. I think he's going to play the first half and a drive in the third quarter, according to Jim Harbaugh. The Lions get the kickoff, and he's going to take it to the 24. No fumble here. Lions ball. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Maybe the Lions can put something together now. So far, no luck. They had the one play. Well, I guess not really. I was going to say they had one play, but I don't think they did, actually. They got a first down. We just haven't seen much from them so far.
No, they haven't really done much. It'll be interesting to see if they can get something going on offense, because obviously their starting offense is awesome, but I wonder if maybe on the depth they're lacking a little bit.
That might be what we're seeing here.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, fakes the handoff. He throws it. It is going to be caught for the first down. He's still going. That is a great play to number 18. I believe that is their rookie receiver, if I caught the name on the back of the jersey. Great reception, good run and catch for him.
Isaac Eastlaw, third-round pick out of Arkansas. Yeah, no, that's a pretty good play.
Now, that's who they need to be getting involved here. That is their third-round rookie receiver. They need to see what he's got. So that was a fantastic play for him. and he took it all the way to their own 47. So good start to the drive for the Lions. They're
I
lining
think
up
now
here.
I'm ahead of you.
Oh, that's
See,
weird.
He's backing up the pass. He's running. He throws it. Yeah, the guy. That's 18, right? T-Slaw, he got another one. There we go.
All right, the rookie receiver
T-Slaw
is
making
showing
a
up
name for
here.
himself in the league.
There we go.
While
Love to see
Sterling
it.
Sharp is being interviewed, yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, T-Slaw, is that T-Slaw? Is that his name? Yeah,
I
Isaac
do not know how to pronounce his last name. I just know he's the receiver out of Arkansas with my name.
Sounds like coleslaw, but like T-Slaw. Kind of weird.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I had his Wikipedia open, but
All right, they snap the ball at the 32, 31. Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. Running back falls down around the 32. He got back up and kept running, but I think he was down.
It's kind of funny. Isaac T-Slaw went to Hillsdale, which is actually a school I'm kind of familiar with because I know people from church who went to Hillsdale.
Oh yeah,
I think it's a Christian school. Yeah. That's kind of interesting. Hillsdale College. Yeah, it's a private conservative Christian liberal arts college.
Gotcha.
Cool. Well, go Hillsdale, I guess.
Yeah, he's someone we're rooting for. He was someone people were surprised the Lions took there in the third round, but so far he's making an impact in this game. All right, the ball snaps, 2nd and 12. It is a short pass. It's completed. He's crossed the 25-yard line. Good throw and catch, number 19. That was Dominic Levet.
Yeah, he just kind of okay, he didn't get the first down. Love it.
Dominic Levet out of Georgia, 7th-round draft pick. He dropped a pass on the drive earlier for the Lions. He got redemption here. Good catch and run for a decent gain. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
3rd and short, indeed.
Dominic Levet was a player I named earlier who, at Georgia, he had a lot of drop issues just like everyone in that receiver room. But he has a lot of potential. He did a lot of good things for us. I could see him being a good piece for them in the depth chart. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Lions. The ball snapped. Kyle Allen to throw. He's throwing it deep into the end zone. That is not a good throw. It's picked off. That's going to be picked off in the end zone by 23. I'm not sure what that was. That is the 2nd interception. This time, Tony Jefferson with the interception. Chargers ball. Wow. Not a good throw.
Yeah, see, that's why you have safeties ultimately, is like you just have like the safeties just like they're kind of hawking on that side of the field, and then when the ball's thrown, you just like go up there and grab it. You know, I think that's definitely like poor decision making by a Kyle Allen. Just like there's a safety there, so maybe you shouldn't throw there.
Just not a good decision. This double coverage is what it ended up being because of the safety.
But if you thought your receiver could beat the corner, that's fine. Because if the safety's not there, the receiver can actually go get it.
Yeah, there might have been a chance there. I like the idea of giving your guy a shot, but if you don't recognize the safety coming over, that's a big issue. Unfortunately, this is why Kyle Allen is not a starting quarterback, but not a bad backup generally. I'm a little surprised by how poorly he's playing, to be honest.
Tony Jefferson, I actually say this is pretty impressive. He was undrafted in 2013, signed by the Cardinals, and it's just like a 10-year vet, 10, 12, I guess, year vet.
All right.
4 years in Arizona, spent a couple in Baltimore, San Francisco, Baltimore again, Giants.
Trey Lance on the run here. Oh, he's going to be sacked. It's a 5-yard loss. Trey Lance goes down. He should have thrown that one away.
Oh, good. Yeah, good good catching by number 15 on the Lions.
15 who had the fumble earlier on the opening kickoff. Good for him. Yeah. He's bouncing back strong.
Okay. Oh, he had the fumble? Okay, nice. Good
for him, man.
Yeah.
That was Stewart, right? Absolutely good for him.
No, Stewart was a... Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, linebacker. Yeah, I was thinking of about guard for some reason.
Okay.
Guard. Yeah.
All right. I don't see what's happening on the field right now because they keep going back to the interview. Oh, we're back. It's 2nd and 15 from the Chargers 15. Trey Lance steps back to pass. He throws. It's a 5-yard completion. The guy takes another couple yards. It's a 7-yard completion. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
Yep.
I don't know who caught the ball because they're cut back to the interview already. Right. I get it, though. We're honoring the Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, good for the Hall of Famers. Yeah, they get their platform.
Absolutely. They've earned it. It's going to be 3rd and 8, though. Chargers up 14-0. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Time's a ticking. They're going to take the snap. Trey Lance is going to pass, of course, and he throws it. It's going to be caught short of the first down. Not a good decision if you wanted the first down, but it is thrown. It is caught. It's going to be 4th down, and the Chargers are going to have to punt. That's one of those
that's
things.
not
Like, why throw that? Why do that?
No, obviously beggars can't be choosers on 3rd down. That's not an ideal throw because you made the guy like kind of run back for it and just kind of jump for it, and by then you have like negative momentum, right? And it's just like you just
there's no hope for that play. But good catch by the receiver. Still, he had to go up and get that. Chargers kicking off now.
That'll be good for his film and his chance of getting a roster spot at least.
All right, will they kick off or okay? They're gonna punt, not kick off, punt. And Levette is gonna catch it here, see what he does with it. He starts at the 20. He's taken out to the 25. He's across the 30. Good return by Levette. He makes it to the 40. He gets tripped up. Wow. He takes it to the 40. Solid. Very good return by Dominique Levette out of Georgia. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Chargers up 14-0 over the Lions. We've got plenty more football in store, though. We'll see what the Lions can do as they finally have some momentum. All right. Definitely. 1 quarter of football is over. What do you think so far?
Yeah, very entertaining, very riveting game in the preseason against the Chargers and the Lions. No, I think it's fun. I think it's good that like I am genuinely glad though that football's back on. And it is good to see like some of those guys that are like backups you haven't heard of in a while, like Rocky Sin, Will Disley, Trey Lance, obviously, Kyle Allen. So it's good to kind of see some of those names that are like backups but kind of fighting for roster spots back in it. And yeah, no, it's also pretty fun to see some of the young guys, like the Georgia guy, the other guy on the Lions who made some good plays, number 18, right? The T-Slaw or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. No, yeah, you see some like you're seeing some of the younger guys make some plays as well, and yeah, it'll be pretty interesting to see.
Yeah, man, I'm also really happy football's back. I'm enjoying this a lot. I'm getting excited every time Levette gets the ball because that's my Georgia guy. I love to see it. I'm really hoping he can keep proving people wrong. I'm checking out the box score here to see what all we've seen here. So Isaac Tesla.
I'm gonna get some water.
All right, cool. So Isaac Tesla, rookie out of Arkansas from the 3rd round. He has 2 receptions for 46 yards. That is exactly what the Lions want to see out of their young rookie receiver. Dominique Levette has 1 reception for 10 yards, and he just returned a kickoff for 20 yards. Good stuff for him. Craig Reynolds took a catch for 10 yards, and he has 4 carries for 4 yards. So not ideal for the running back, but it's something. Kyle Allen is kind of holding them back, unfortunately. 4 out of 8 completions. 66 yards is good, but 2 brutal interceptions. 1 returned to the 6-yard line, and then 1 in the end zone. Just can't do that if you're Kyle Allen. But at least they're getting good production from Tesla. 2 receptions, 46 yards for him. Exactly what they want to see. On the Chargers side of things, though, it's been Trey Lance so far. 6 out of 8, 59 yards and a touchdown. Very good game for him to start. The running backs, we have Amarian Hampton, 2 carries for 9 yards. We haven't seen him since that first drive, though, so he might just be done. But decent. Small sample size, but decent. Yeah. Kamani Vidal with 3 carries for 8 yards and a touchdown.
That first run by Amarian Hampton was a pretty good run.
Oh, yeah.
I think the second run was 3rd down, right? And they're just, like, trying to get him in a position to get it, but he didn't. So, like, no, for first 2 carries in the NFL career, seems like a very solid player.
Yeah, I want to see more. I want to see more, but I understand that we won't. It's fine. And then the one other name I'm watching is Keandre Lambert-Smith. He's only had 1 reception, only 1 target, but he took it for 28 yards. I want to see some more from him. Yeah, good stuff in the first quarter. Chargers up 14-0. Second quarter starting right around now. Lions have the ball at their own 40-yard line. Here we go. Ball is snapped. It's going to be a handoff to the running back, and it's a good run for 10 yards, 11 yards. It's a first down for Craig Reynolds. Finally, a good run for him. He had 4 carries for 4 yards. You can make it 5 carries for 14. That looks a good bit better. Yeah. All right. Good start to the second quarter for the Lions.
Back on track, after their kind of difficult first quarter.
Absolutely, and that's how they want to start off. I'd imagine it's another handoff here to keep the running game going.
Yep.
Let's see what we've got. Isaac Tesla is still in. I'm going to have to learn how to pronounce his last name because I'm not totally sure yet. I never heard of him in college, actually. I had never heard of him until the draft, so yeah. I really am out of depth there.
It'll be interesting. I mean, dude, the Lions can make Isaac Tesla, the next, like big receiver, like that would be something else. Imagine that offense.
Oh yeah, I mean they don't even need a big receiver. I know some people question Jameson Williams for some reason, but he's a really really good two to have.
That's true.
If they can have a really good three in Tesla, then that's awesome. Looks like
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to figure out if they actually got the first down, maybe, because they're a little slow
Virtual
at the
record.
moment. But I thought it was a pretty clear first down.
That's interesting.
I don't really know what's going on right now, but there's some delay.
I don't know what's going on either. I guess they're trying out some technology, which I mean they should always innovate. I mean, like that's definitely a good thing to do.
Absolutely. All right, it's 1st and 10 around the 50-yard line. Player in motion. Snaps the ball. It's going to be another handoff as we predicted. He's going to take it around 3 yards. All right. I want to see some throws now. Let's get Kyle Allen back into the passing game. Need to restore his confidence. I imagine he's not feeling great after 2 interceptions against the Chargers' second, third, fourth string defense. I don't even know.
Yeah. I don't know either. Yeah, I mean, you let a undrafted rookie sort of pick you off, so that wouldn't be the greatest vote of confidence if I were
Not
Kyle
at all.
Allen.
Not at all.
At least you have Tesla to kind of rely on, so that's going to be, just like good for you. He can be a good target for you if needed. Let's see this play.
It's thrown. Happens? It's caught by Shane Zylstra, the tight end. I think he's 4th in their depth chart, if I'm not mistaken.
Solid. A little short, but that's a good throw.
That sets them up for a good 3rd down attempt here.
Yeah, probably going to be a power run if I had to guess at this point. I don't think they're necessarily going to risk it with the quarterback, but that's actually a fun activity. If we get bored, we'll predict the next play. I think this will be a power run, but if the formation is different, then I might change my mind.
It's going to be a run at least. I don't imagine they're going to throw it. It's 3rd and 1. Teams are lined up.
Well, maybe not power run, but I still think it'll be a run.
Yeah, it's gonna be a handoff here. No, they're throwing. They are. Oh wait, nope. Play is whistled dead. There's a flag on the field.
Oh, delay of game.
Delay of game.
Or a timeout, probably.
Oh no, they did call timeout. All right.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see.
All right, we're gonna have to wait.
I always wonder, well, especially in the second half, because in the first half, I guess it's fine, but in the second half, it's do you really want to waste a timeout on that? When you could be in crunch time, you're down in possession, needing a touchdown to score, and it's well, I only have one timeout because I used another one on a random would have been delay of game. It's I
mean, sometimes I get it if it's just that important, but in this case, sure. I don't know why it would be, even if this wasn't a preseason game,
Yeah, I think this case it's fine because it's the second half. Oh, sorry, the first half. I was thinking the second half is where it's a little bit questionable. Maybe just take.
Well, I mean, they're gonna regret it here in the first half too if they have a drive, with 1 minute left and they need that timeout. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. No, I see what you're saying.
It's probably fine. All right, well, it's 3rd and 1 here. I guess this is a pretty meaningful play. They need to get this first down, and they need to get a touchdown to be back in this game, ideally.
Yeah, I still think they'll do a run if I had to predict. I think
looks like run.
Probably do a pass to try to throw them off, but it looks like they'll just kind of power run it.
It is a run, and it's a first down for Craig Reynolds. He takes it past the 40. He's going to be down around the 36, it looks like. So, good play by the Lions. Looks like the timeout was useful, and they stay on offense.
Yep, I'm going to predict this next play. I think it's going to be a pass. I think Kyle Allen is going to they're going to do a slant or something like that. I think he just needs to get a solid completion, just try to
I think this would be a good moment to take a shot in the end zone. You've got the momentum.
Yeah,
but don't do anything like last time. Just do a go route basically or post.
Don't throw if there's a safety just lurking.
Oh, it's a handoff. Oh, what a run! He gets the first down. Oh. He could have taken that further, but he is stopped short.
Oh, nice. He outran everyone. Oh, good tackle by whoever number 27 is. Mickens? Let's see. I want to shout him out.
A great blocking by the offensive line. Big hole for him to run through. But yes, great tackle by the defender, number 27 there.
R.J. Mickens from Irving, Texas. 6th-round draft pick out of Clemson for the LA Chargers.
All right. Well, good stop by him.
Good obviously not a good play by the Chargers, but him individually, that was pretty.
Right. All right. Lions ball at the 24-yard line. The ball is snapped. It's another handoff. Sure, you might as well keep running the ball. And it's a short run. Looks like Reynolds is out of the game right now. Running back there is... Can't see his jersey. Small. That's why I couldn't see his jersey. He's small. So
right. Small. Let's see. Let's give him...
Jabari Small. Carries for a yard or two. 2nd and 9.
Jabari Small?
Jabari Small. No clue who that is. It's a new name.
Jabari Small is a running back. He was undrafted last year, signed with the Titans out of Tennessee. Oh, actually,
Oh, okay.
he came out of Tennessee and signed with the Titans, but he's now on the Lions. Yeah, I don't think he really has any career statistics, so we'll see if he'll get his roster spot.
All right, it's a false start on number 72 for the Lions, so it's going to back him up 10 yards. That's unfortunate. So they're probably going to see them throw the ball soon, given that you just lost 5 yards. That kind of changes your game plan a little bit. Maybe you still hand it off, but it's 2nd and 14. I would imagine they're going to throw on this play and the next if they don't get the first down. Unless they get like 13 yards and it's that short. But we will see. I am immediately wrong because they did a handoff. Good run, but not for very far. It's a 2-yard gain.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd and 12. I'm not really sure why they handed it off there. I mean, your running back is not in the game. Craig Reynolds is not in the game right now. I don't know much about Small, but
playing for field position or I don't know. That was 2nd and 15, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, it was 2nd and 14. It looks like it's a 3-yard gain, so now it's 3rd and 11. That was a questionable play call in my opinion.
Maybe they're just trying to get a shorter, line to go. Like they'd rather have like a 3rd and 9 than risk having a 3rd and 14. I don't know. You never know. I just in the preseason, it's always good opportunities for these coaches.
Kyle Allen passes short of the sticks. Why? All right, it's going to be a few yards short of a first down, but it is caught. So, accurate throw catch.
Kind of. You could go for it. I think. I don't know if it's the wise thing to do. But you're also down 2 possessions. Not much is going for you.
You might as well in this case. It's a preseason game, so who cares, right?
I mean, this is Dan Campbell coaching the game, right? So you expect.
True. All right, good catch by Levette. The ball was thrown a little behind him. It looked like so good that he managed to snag that. Again, I don't know why you throw short of the sticks, but. We'll see what happens here on 4th and 3. Lions are going for it predictably.
I assume it'll be a pass. I feel like Dan Campbell's had some 4th downs.
This looks like a pass. Yes, Kyle Allen drops back to pass. It's going to be a throw. Nope, he does not throw it yet. He's on the move. He's running. He's running. He's going to keep running. And does he get there? It looks like he's got the first down on the run. Kyle Allen uses his legs to get the job done.
Turned the corner.
Wow.
Nice.
Well done by Kyle Allen. Good run for the first down.
Ran 57. That other big dude, 99, was kind of distracted. Good. Kyle Allen, I think, so he was on the Texans in 2022, and, there were plays where, now this was a year where we were horrible, so I didn't watch much, but there were plays where we just brought him in on, quarterback run situations, even though we already had Davis Mills, so he's a sneaky, running threat when it really comes down to it, so just...
Absolutely. He is able to run if necessary, at least. First and 10 from the Chargers 14. Lions are closing in, trying to get into the end zone for the first time today. It's a handoff. It's going to go a couple of yards. Going to be 2nd and 8 coming up.
Sorry, I keep going. I just wrong tube or something like that.
All right. All right. Well, I didn't have much more to say there though. We're waiting for the next play now. 2nd and 8.
Aren't 2nd and 8, was that a short run or something?
Yeah, short run. I imagine we're going to see another short run or a pass here. I'm guessing it's going to be another short run, and then they're going to have to pass on a 3rd and 5 type scenario. It is a pitch. He's running. It's going to be... Oh, it's a good run, but it only goes a couple yards. I thought for a second he had a chance to go through and go further, but it's going to be short.
Yeah, he found a good hole, but eventually he just
closed a lot faster than it looked like it would.
Yeah.
He didn't get the blocks all the way through. So it's going to be 3rd and about 5, it looks like.
Yep.
I wonder how we attracted these spam bots. I assume they're bots, but I wonder how we got that in our chat.
I don't know. I guess it's just that's a good question, actually. I guess it's just they're targeting people who are broadcasting the game or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, well. All right, it is 3rd and 5. Lions snap the ball. It's a short pass. Looks like a screen, and he's not going to get there. It looks like he's going to be short. Just short of it. I think they're probably going to go for it. It was Levette in the slot. They are putting him to work today.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, Levette. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Georgia guy.
7th round rookie. All right, 4th and 1. You would be surprised if they didn't go for it here. They're within the 10-yard line.
They're paying to the kicker. Or no, sorry, that's Kyle Allen. They're not.
He does look like a kicker, though, low-key.
Yeah, he does. I assumed that was the kicker, and I'm like, buddy, you're not getting in the game.
No. They got the ball at the 5-yard line, 4th and 1. They are lining up to go for it. Play clock kicking down. 5, 4-3. Got to snap the ball here. It's snapped. Kyle Allen drops back to pass. He throws it, and it's caught for the first down. Short completion inside the 3 now. First and goal, Lions.
No. Not bad. Now you have 4 plays to get into the end zone, so should be very accomplishable.
This is going to be a very run-heavy series now. They're going to hand it off. If they don't get it in, they're handing off again. I would imagine, I wouldn't be surprised if we see 3 consecutive handoffs if necessary.
Yeah.
Good catch by the receiver. Looks like he held on there. Love to see it. After that drop in the first series, he's really shown up for the Lions in the second quarter. All right, ball is snapped. It's going to be a handoff. Doesn't look like that's going to go very far. It does not. No gain. No gain. Good run defense by the Chargers. Looks like Murphy was able to get a good stop. They panned on him, at least I assume that's who got the stop.
I think it was Caleb Murphy, number 50. Yeah. Linebacker, undrafted out of Ferris State. Do you know Ferris State?
I do not. That's got to be an FCS school, Division II.
That is a new name to me. Division II college football.
He's played 8 career games, according to the broadcast.
Yes.
Oh, ball is snapped. Ball is snapped. He's running, and he's in for the touchdown. That's going to be Craig Reynolds back in the game. Takes it in for the score. Detroit is on the board, finally getting into the end zone.
There we go.
All right, 15 plays, 60-yard drive. That took up 9.5 minutes. That was a long drive.
Jeez.
That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty long drive, but they got the job done. I mean, just like a slow burn, and now it's just it's kind of on the Chargers, like respond. Like, can they like separate, or are they just is it gonna be pretty close?
I will say the Lions' offense has been rather predictable so far, don't you think? It might mean nothing because this is preseason, but this is also the first we're seeing from the offensive coordinator. So hopefully this isn't really a sign of things to come.
Kyle Allen threw those picks, they really started running it, which makes it predictable. So
true,
it's
but they were run heavy even before Kyle Allen was in the game. Craig Reynolds was getting a lot of handoffs.
Yeah,
but yeah, I get what you mean there for sure. All right, 14-7 Chargers lead. Not a ton of time left in the second quarter, but we'll see. See what they can do.
We will see what they can do.
All right, well, we got a commercial break here. I believe it's about 5 minutes left in the quarter.
Yeah, it was like 6 or 5, yeah.
So they have enough time to do basically whatever they want. There's not really any rush to things at the moment. They can run the ball, they can throw the ball, whatever they want to do. There's no rush at all.
Yeah, for sure.
But they also do want to be mindful if they start the drive and then at a certain point they do want to bleed the clock in case they, aren't going to stay on offense. Like at a certain point, it's 3rd and long. You got to hand the ball off possibly so you kill more time because you don't want the Lions to end up in a situation where they just have 2-3 minutes to go downfield and score again. You want them to have, 1 minute and have them rushing, and then Kyle Allen throws a 3rd interception because he forces a pass, because he was not new to that so far. So, I don't know. We're going to see what happens because there's plenty of time left. There's no rush, but it is something to kind of watch for, a few minutes into play. I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll see. I assume Trey Lance gets the rest of the half, and then we'll see if like Trey Lance and Kyle Allen, and I guess we'll see if they switch quarterbacks or they stick with it. I'm not exactly sure what they'll do, but we'll see.
Trey Lance is definitely staying in. I'm pretty sure Harbaugh said he's playing the entire half, and then one series in the third quarter, and then they switched to DJ Uiagalelei. I don't know what the Lions' plan is. I would imagine Kyle Allen is the guy for the rest of the half. I'm still on Hendon Hooker watch, though. I want to see if he's coming into the game. I have not heard anything about that. Actually, could you look that up and see if it's been said already? Maybe that information is out there. I haven't seen it anywhere, so it's not from someone obvious, I hope. Or maybe I'm blind.
He's not starting, which of course we knew that. He will get a chance to shine, apparently.
Good.
Good. According to NBC. Well, it doesn't specify when he will play.
So sometime in the second half, you would think. Hopefully sooner rather than later, because I don't know what they stand to gain from Kyle Allen taking all these snaps,
Yeah, he's expected to play in the Hall of Fame game.
Okay.
So I would definitely expect him to play.
Okay, we have kickoff. There's a flag on the field. Should be Chargers ball soon enough. Let's see what the flag is. It was short of the landing zone. All right, can't do that. I'm not going to pretend I know what exactly that means because I don't understand the new kickoff rules entirely, but
yeah.
I guess they didn't kick it far enough?
What? I guess not. I don't know. That's kind of odd. But...
Yeah, the rules are still relatively new.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, they're interviewing Antonio Gates right now, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. Obviously a Hall of Famer. We'll get back to the field pretty soon, and then we can tell you what's happening. Oh, here we go. Chargers have the ball at the 40. So that's what the penalty did. It brought the ball up to the 40, apparently. Chargers at the 40.
Wow.
Ball is snapped. It is a handoff. It's not going to go very far, though. He might have gotten a yard. Might have been stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Can't really tell looking at the line of the pile of players. But it's going to be second and long here for the Chargers. They do not want to go 3 and out and give the ball back to Detroit with as much time as possible. Although we haven't seen the Lions put together a drive quickly so far, so maybe it's not even that valid of a concern. But, you know, when you're short in time, that does kind of change things for you. All right, it's 2nd and 8 for the Chargers. Okay, the running back did get a couple yards on that carry, apparently. It's going to be another handoff, it looks like, and this is a better one. Oh, that's a good run. Good run for the first down across the 50-yard line.
He broke away. Nice, yeah.
Good cut to get through the guy.
6-yard game, 11 or 12 or whatever.
Oh, yeah. All right, so they're across the 50-yard line. Chargers have the ball. They might be looking to score again. Now, obviously, these teams don't care that much about winning or losing this game. They're all competitive, and they want to win for sure. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter because it is a preseason game. But you do have to think, you know, if Chargers score again, that's probably putting the game away for a while.
Sure.
Like, the Lions are going to be playing catch-up in the second half. You gotta feel like the Chargers kind of have this if they score again. I know it's really bold to say that so early, but from what we've seen so far,
it seems like it's going slower for the most part, especially on the Lions' part. So I'd say definitely if the Chargers score a touchdown, this would be very hard for the Lions to catch up.
Absolutely,
unless they put their starters in, which they shouldn't do.
Absolutely not. It's another handoff on 2nd and 6. That doesn't go very far. It's going to be 3rd and about 4 or 5. Yeah, can you imagine if a team was so petty about their postseason record that they put in their starters at the end so they win? That'd be crazy.
It'd be so funny.
It would a little bit. It'd be a little bit funny. Oh, another spam bot in our chat. Wonderful.
Hey.
Welcome. Thank you for the view, I guess. That counts toward our viewership, right? And we might as well benefit from it. It's not us doing it, but... All right, 3rd and 4 for the Chargers. The ball is snapped. Trey Lance to pass, and that didn't go very well, but there's a flag on the field that might have been pass interference.
Could have been intercepted, yeah.
We're not going to see it again, though, because they're cutting back to the interview, so I can't tell you for sure what it was.
Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates is more important than this preseason game, guys.
Yep.
All right, ref making the call. It is pass interference. Is it on offense or defense, though? It's on the defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. It is a first down. First down for the Chargers. Not very good. Right. Oh, they called illegal use of hands, but it looked like... I thought... the subtitle said pass interference. Come on.
I mean, I guess that maybe... I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, but absolutely.
Pass interference, illegal use of hands. Like, what's the difference, really?
Yeah.
Maybe they're just trying out new penalties for the preseason.
It makes people less mad if they say... illegal use of hands, I guess. I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
Hands to the face, they're saying too. All right, it's a pass here. Trey Lance throws it. Oh, good throw. He's across the 20-yard line. Good throw and catch by the receiver. It's going to be first down for the Chargers again.
Dude took a pretty good hit, by the way, but still held on to it.
Absolutely. Very well done. I don't know who that was who caught the ball, but it was a good play. He got open. Trey Lance made the throw. It was who?
Tucker Fisk. Who's undrafted in 2022 out of Stanford, spent a couple of years in Atlanta, and then was on the Chargers as of last year.
Gotcha.
8 career receptions for 48 yards.
All right, 2.5 minutes to go here. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. It's going to be a handoff. Running back takes it a few more yards near the 15-yard line. Good play. It's going to be 2nd down and about 6.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's
Nice.
going to take us to the 2-minute warning here.
Seems like it will.
Not really sure why they'd need to get another playoff. That's what we were talking about a little earlier, clock management. You got to be mindful of how much time you leave the Lions, because you're going to do what you can to get a touchdown. If that means passing it, fine. But you also want to kill some time here so that the Lions don't have that much left.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what happens here. They take it down to the 2-minute warning. All right.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. 14-7. Chargers lead 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. First half coming to an end fairly soon. Chargers are about to score again, you would think, unless something catastrophic happens. But it wouldn't be the first time we saw a red zone or an interception thrown in the end zone if that were to be the case. Anything's possible here.
Not the first time. Indeed, a lot of things are possible, definitely.
No, I'm not rooting for that. Trey Lance has had a really good game so far. We don't want that to, no longer be the case. Hopefully he can close out the first half pretty well. And he's putting on a good show for us, for sure. He's looked good.
Definitely.
And that might be the first time I've ever said that about Trey Lance. But he's looked good against the Lions' backup defense. But he needs to. He needs to look good. He is still a relatively young quarterback. I know we're referring to him as a veteran because he's been in the league for several years. He's been around on several teams now, but he is pretty young, and he lacks experience.
Yeah. He is only 25, that's true. So he must have been really young when he entered the league, like 21, I guess.
Yeah, he was a young guy.
He may have been 20 when he was drafted, yeah, but like only 25 years old, backup quarterback in LA. And yeah, I mean, we'll see if he can solidify himself. Well, I guess he's technically the third string.
Yeah, he's not going to get that second string spot because Taylor Heineke is probably the best backup in the league, or one of the best. So that's pretty tough.
And we'll see if they put DJ Uiagalelei in the game, see how he compares, like on the same field.
Oh, yeah. So. Well, I guess something I wonder with Trey Lance is if he continues to do super well in the preseason, if he does well enough at least, maybe he gets some attention from other teams and they want to trade for him and add him to their roster as the backup. Not as a starter. I'm not saying he should start anywhere by any means. It's going to be a while, and it's not going to be intentional if he gets another chance to start. It's going to take injuries, probably. But part of me does think there is still untapped potential within him. There's a reason he was such a high draft pick after all. He has not panned out in the league, but it's always possible that someone unlocks that potential. And we saw it with Sam Darnold, at least we think we did, in Minnesota. It might just be a system, a scheme fit. And we saw it with Geno Smith's super late breakout. I know this is pretty different with Trey Lance, but it's not unheard of for a quarterback to be a bust and then suddenly break out somewhere else, somewhere where you weren't even supposed to start.
Trey Lance, John, I'm not sure if this is necessarily good or bad, but Trey Lance only started in 5 games. He only has 5 career starts.
Man.
So it's not that he has some like proven track record of just sucking in games. So you could think that maybe if he got like a full shot or even like a half season or something like that, it's like really.
It's when he's had the opportunities, he's done very poorly.
That's true. Yeah, I think he might have had one good game. I think actually against the Texans, it was his first win. But yeah, otherwise like his career statistics in the regular season: 2 wins, 3 losses, 56%.
Oh, Chargers snapped the ball. He's throwing to the end zone. Oh, it's overthrown. Overthrown. It's gonna be 3rd and 6. That was a surprise that he threw.
5 touchdowns, 4 picks, 80 pass rating. So not the greatest statistics, but you would like to see what he could do if he had more games under his belt. But sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles, right?
Right. Yeah, the emergence of Brock Purdy really kind of shut down any chance he had in San Francisco, you would think.
Definitely. Yeah.
And then he got traded to Dallas, or there was nowhere else between San Francisco and Dallas, right? He just got traded to Dallas at some point, and
Dallas and then LA.
I mean, he had a start in Dallas, if I'm not mistaken, and it was horrific.
Yeah,
he had a preseason game that was terrible too. Oh, it's going to be a touchdown here for the Chargers. He throws on the slant to 84, and he's in the end zone. Great throw, great catch. It's a touchdown for the Chargers on the board again in the end zone for the 3rd time.
84 being Keandre Lambert-Smith.
Lambert-Smith out of Auburn, 5th-round rookie. Yep. He's had a very nice game so far today. Good for him.
Okay, Trey Lance, there you go. Having a day today. That's probably very solid completion percentage, I would think. And 2 touchdowns, it looks like, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it 3?
I think that's 2 because the running back also got a touchdown.
I think that's right.
But
yeah,
absolutely.
So 2 touchdowns. Very good day, and if that's his day, then like that's very solid. I think you'd take it if you're Trey Lance.
Yeah, let me pull up his stats on ESPN real quick. Let me just make sure we get it exact. It is 9 completions out of 12 attempts. Very, very good. 9 out of 12, 97 yards, so he's averaging 8.1 per throw. 2 touchdowns. He's taken 1 sack for 5 yards, which that's pretty good. Only 1 sack. It was a bad sack, but at least it's all he took.
That's true,
But when you compare it to the opposition, you have Kyle Allen going 8 out of 12, so pretty similar. 85 yards, so 12 less yards. The killer, though, is 2 interceptions. Yeah, can't do that.
Nope.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. So
no, I mean Trey Lance and company are doing a good job of like taking care of the ball and just being methodical and things like that. And it's kind of now or never for the Detroit Lions at this point. Like you got to score now or like else.
Yeah.
I think. So who fumbled? So that team would be kicking off. Was it the Chargers?
The Lions fumbled. So the Chargers kicked off to start. The Lions are going to kick off in the second half.
Yeah, so not ideal if you're Detroit. You gotta think you have to score. Even a field goal obviously wouldn't be ideal, but makes it a little closer. But you gotta get out of this possession with points.
Yeah, absolutely. But there's not much time left for that. I didn't see the clock at the end of that play, unfortunately, but we are under 2 minutes. So we're gonna see that 2-minute offense in Detroit.
Yes, yeah.
But we'll see what exactly we're dealing with when the commercial break ends. But the Chargers are up 21-7. Second half coming to an end.
51 left.
A minute 51?
Yes.
All right. So, in theory, that's plenty of time for the Lions to get on field and score. They can put points on the board.
I mean, that's why you have the 2-minute drill is for situations like this. So,
absolutely.
We'll see what the Lions 2-minute drill is.
Yeah, we will. It should be entertaining. Hopefully, we don't have another Kyle Allen turnover. But like I said earlier, if you get him, rushing and he forces another pass, it would not be surprising. He's thrown 2 already. Yeah. Both of them it wasn't like it wasn't his fault. They were bad throws. So it wouldn't be surprising to see that again. Hopefully we don't. I'd like to see the Lions be able to score on this drive. I want another touchdown to keep the game close. Because even though the game doesn't really matter, as a football fan, I want this to be a good game all the way through. So
definitely, you want to see like exciting, dramatic, football come down to the last play or last drive or something like that.
Absolutely.
For sure, definitely. So hopefully the Lions can come back and they can like kind of show their 2-minute offense. Hasn't exactly been great with Kyle Allen like throwing deep, especially. But we'll see what he's capable of in this 2-minute offense, assuming he still gets the field, which I think
indeed we will. All right, kickoff. Yep. Lions are returning it. He's across the 20. He does not get to the 25. It's going to be down around the 24. Dominique Levet, not his best return, but he did what he could there.
Lions Chargers are kind of good wrapping him up. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good coverage for the Chargers. Let's see what we get here. This might, hopefully, I don't mean this negatively, but hopefully it's the last time we see Kyle Allen today because I want to see Hendon Hooker. Like I said earlier, I don't know what they stand to gain from playing Kyle Allen here. Like, they know what he is. Everyone knows who he is at this point in his career. Let's see what Hendon Hooker's
I don't know either. I guess maybe you think he could be like the backup and you're trying to get him reps, but I thought that was Hendon Hooker's role, honestly.
I'm not even sure. It's the throw. The receiver fell down, it looks like. There's no pass interference called, so I'm guessing, yes, Levet falls down.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate for Levet. He's had a little bit of an inconsistent day. Overall good, though. I mean, he's a 7th-round rookie, so you shouldn't put too much pressure on him, obviously. But still, inconsistent day so far. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Lions. Good to see them throwing, though. We've seen a lot of runs.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Yes. Going to throw again, of course. 2nd and 10. It's a short throw to, I don't know who that is, 42, but he takes it 6 yards. Good play by 42. I think that's the running back.
Nice.
Small. Jabari
he kind of
Small.
shed that guy who was trying to tackle him and then just took it for
that was very close to being a loss on the play, but he turned it into a 6-yard gain. Good play. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Lions.
Yep.
Ball snapped. He's throwing. Nope. Pressure coming to him. He's going to run. He slides. He slides short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Wow. Kyle Allen, I thought you were playing for a roster spot. Where are you sliding? Like you're a starter.
Man. So he didn't want to put his body on the line there. It's preseason. I get it. In a real game, you have to dive. You have to keep running and get that first down. That looked like he could have gotten it. He just would have taken a hit.
That's true.
I guess his spot probably isn't in jeopardy, though. Like, he's pretty secure as QB2, I'd imagine, behind Jared Goff. Hendon
Yeah.
Hooker, I would imagine he's secure too. I don't know who else they have on the depth chart at quarterback though. It might just be those guys.
Yeah, they have. It's just Kyle Allen, Jared Goff, and Hendon Hooker. Just
Gotcha.
those three.
So they're probably all secure then. I don't think they're going to want to trim down to 2 quarterbacks. So maybe that's the thinking there. He doesn't want to sacrifice his body if he doesn't have to in a preseason game. You don't want to risk thinning out the Lions quarterback depth chart. But again, that's where you want to see your guy really go for it. I get the feeling a lot of backups would have gone for it because they got to put the team on their back and get that first down. But it is preseason, so I guess it doesn't matter. But all right,
Sure.
Lions are gonna punt here, 4th and 2 from their own 34, I think. So I guess that's fair. Now we're gonna see the Chargers have the ball at their 10-yard line.
Will get another shot. He'll kind of get a chance to solidify himself. I mean, that's pretty backed up though. So you wonder how aggressive the Chargers will be.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna see a couple of handoffs, maybe one throw, or maybe it's just 3 handoffs to kill all the time.
I mean, they might be content to do that. I mean, it's a big enough deficit, and if like Trey Lance throws a pick here, then suddenly the Lions are just back in it.
Right. So game management here for Dan Campbell. Probably just some handoffs, kill the time. Sorry, not Dan Campbell. Jim Harbaugh. I mixed up the coaches there. My bad.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh is probably just going to kill the time here. Keep the 21-7 lead safe going into the half, and probably the right call. But if you want to have some fun, because it's the preseason, you can do whatever you want, basically, right? You could have Trey Lance take a shot on 3rd and long if it comes to that. 2 handoffs, kill some time, then take a shot. If it works, you get into field goal range, possibly, or you get close to it. If it doesn't work, oh well, you punt, and you trust your defense, because the Lions' offense has not generated much today anyway. The one successful drive they've had was a 9-minute drive. They are not going to have 9 minutes here. So
they do not have 9 minutes here. Nope. So we'll see what the Chargers can do. But yeah. I mean, I hope we get to see Trey Lance maybe have a couple more throws, but if not, that's totally fine.
Absolutely. I've enjoyed watching Trey Lance play today. We kind of got the feeling we would enjoy seeing him play, though. He can run, so that does add an element for us to enjoy. We generally enjoy watching dual threat quarterbacks more. He hasn't had to use his legs today, though. There is that. But it's been fun to watch the Chargers offense to a certain degree. As much fun as it can be to watch a preseason offense, Lions offense, I've just not enjoyed at all. Not at all. Oh.
Yeah, it's been like, eh. Besides that Tesla guy, it's been like, eh.
Yeah. For the most part, yeah, that's just how it is. Hopefully they put Hendon Hooker in to start the second half, and we get to see how he fares in the Lions offense. Really interested to see how that goes. There's not really anyone else I'm watching for the Lions. They don't really have a lot of young players to highlight, as we've talked about already. Just some rookie receivers and young quarterback Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess the Chargers also don't have a lot of players to highlight because Amari Hampton's not returned since that first series, and we didn't see their second-round receiver Trey Harris enter the game yet, I don't believe.
That's true, yeah, I haven't noticed him either.
Which is unfortunate. I wanted to see what he could do, but maybe that'll come later. He's a second-round receiver. You could get him some reps in the preseason. Have him line up against Rock Ya-Sin because he played well when he was in the game at least. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the 10. Let's see if we're right and they hand it off.
Oh,
it is a handoff.
Yeah.
But it's a good run. Takes it about 6 yards.
That's true, yeah.
Time's a ticking, though. The Lions, of course, are not going to use their timeouts after that run. Vidal took it 6 yards and let the time run out. Under 50 seconds now. Yeah. Chargers could throw here, see if they can keep moving the ball. They have more space to breathe now. Using a lot of time, though. We're down to 40 seconds. 2nd and 5 is what they call it here. 34 seconds. Ball snapped. It's another handoff, so they aren't going to do anything. That's understandable. Handoff goes nowhere. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
To conserve the 2-possession deficit or the 2 possessions or advantage.
If I'm the Lions, I use a timeout here, honestly. I use a timeout, and I make them go for it on 3rd down, and if they don't get it, you get the ball back not far off from midfield, you would think.
Yeah.
You have a chance at least to try to get into field goal range, but it looks like they're not going to do that. They're just going to let the time run out, and we're going to go into halftime here. It is going to be 21-7 Chargers lead halftime.
Woo! Halftime. Yep.
And the
Chargers are up
Lions,
21-7.
it says it says the Chargers receive the second half kickoff, which we knew. I thought it said the Lions did for a second, and I was confused.
Yeah.
So I'll leave the football by the Chargers in our graphic. All right, halftime. I'd say we can talk about the game, but that's all we've really done. I don't think we're gonna find anything new to discuss.
I mean, if you want to talk about the news that broke before we went live, now might be a good time to talk about it.
I think we absolutely
should.
That
being that Terry McLaurin is requesting a trade, according to Adam Schefter.
Yeah, I think honestly it's about time that he does that. If he's not getting what he wants, he might as well make it more serious, right? It's gonna kind of force the Chargers. I got Chargers on my mind here. It's gonna force the Commanders' hand to get a deal done because we've spoken about this already. They can't afford to lose him. They need him. He's their top receiver. They do not want Deebo Samuel as wide receiver 1. But it's not gone well so far. We don't have a lot of reason to believe that it is going to go well. I mean, if it's escalated to the point where he's requesting a trade, I don't know, it just comes down to how much you want to read into that. Maybe it's something, maybe it's nothing. I have a hard time seeing him leave Washington. What do you think?
Yeah, it does. I tend to agree with you. I think sometimes trade requests happen, which I think actually ironically, wasn't it Deebo Samuel who requested a trade, but he just signed with the 49ers anyway?
Yeah.
Or maybe it was someone else. Yeah, I think it was.
I mean,
Deebo
there's
Samuel.
something with Deebo. They called him Deebo Samuel for a little bit.
Sometimes trade requests happen, but that doesn't mean that you're getting traded necessarily. It just probably means to sort of just get some leverage and the negotiations and things like that. And like we were talking about earlier, just Jaden Daniels needs his guy. He needs Terry McLaurin. They're kind of they're a good duo together, right? You have the savvy veteran receiver with the young quarterback, and so it wouldn't be ideal to trade Terry McLaurin if you're the Commanders. I don't really think it should happen, but if it did, it would be kind of weird already. I guess we'll see, but I imagine they'll get something worked out, and this is just kind of a action by Terry McLaurin's team that doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of things. But I don't know. I would be curious to see though, where he would go if he were to be traded. Terry
McLaurin. I don't think he's leaving. I'm gonna stubbornly say that until he actually is gone, if that becomes the case. But some teams he could go to. The Chargers, funny enough, they're a team that comes to mind here. I mean, they have good receivers. Yeah. They got Ladd McConkey. They took a guy in the second round, and Trey Harris. They have Quentin Johnson, who's a good 3. No matter what the internet says, he's a good 3 at least.
Yes.
But you add Terry to that room. I really like that receiving room. You got Terry. You got Ladd. You still have Quentin Johnson. You got a rookie in Trey Harris. That's pretty good. I like that. I don't know where else he would go. I was going to say the Lions, but that'd be too deadly.
Yeah. As far as next team odds go, Chargers are 5th. The first is the Commanders. The assumption is that he's just going to sign.
Of course.
The second most likely team is the Patriots.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. That makes a lot of sense. It's just weird.
Yeah, it just
it's
seems
weird to see.
They haven't really gone after these top tier these top tier veteran receivers.
They tried to go after Chris Godwin in free agency, but he turned down their high offer to stay in Tampa.
That's true. Yeah, I do remember that now. Third are the Raiders,
that makes so much sense. Actually, their wide receiver 1 is Jacoby Myers.
Right. Especially with that new regime with Geno Smith and everyone, I think it would be good for him to have a solid number 1.
I would love that move for the Raiders. They should be all over that.
4th is the Titans, which is kind of random.
Get your young quarterback a receiver who's good. Because Calvin Ridley isn't that good.
And then, yeah, right. And then Chargers, Jets, Browns, Steelers, Cardinals, and Seahawks are the next teams.
All right. Well.
Probably just going to be Commander for, the couple of years to come at least. But we'll see. Definitely an interesting development. It's not nothing for sure.
I mean, look, if they're not going to pay him, he might as well go somewhere else and make money. He's been a loyal guy to them for sure. I mean, it takes a lot to stick around in a place like Washington. They're good now, but they were an absolute dumpster fire not that long ago. He's been good to them.
Definitely.
He's been one of the few bright spots on the team for so long. I don't know why they would let him go, but if they just don't want to pay him, that's that.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of weird. I mean, I guess the thing about Terry is that he's not really in his prime anymore. He's more out of it. So it's not like you're trading like a 25-year-old star wide receiver seeking his first big contract or as his second contract. But I do agree, like Terry, he'll be 30 during the season, so I could maybe see where that's a little bit
I guess the
complicated.
fear is he's going to fall off in the third or fourth year of his contract.
I mean, really, maybe like the first or second, honestly. Like he might be due to like fall off in like another couple seasons, and like,
Yeah, that's what we're
do you
thinking.
really
Though.
do you really want to pay like like I don't know 3 years, 90, $100 million for someone that's just going to deteriorate in like a year or two? Like I could see where the concern is, but at the same time, I think the salary cap's flexible enough where you could make that work.
I mean, I think Washington needs to. They have a very, I don't want to say they have a small Super Bowl window, but we all know that by the time they're going to pay Jaden Daniels, he's going to break the bank. He's going to bankrupt
sure.
Washington. So you want to try to kind of go all in right now while you can. It's kind of, I guess it's like similar to a lot of other teams, but it's also the opposite of what Houston is doing, where they're kind of keeping their core pieces intact and getting ready for the impact that CJ Stroud's contract is going to have on them. And then they build off of that. I guess Washington could do the same. I just don't know if they have as complete of a team. And also, they have so many aging veterans on their roster. They're one of the oldest rosters in the league. They don't have time. At some point, those guys are either going to fall off or retire or leave. And then you have a lot of holes to fill on defense, and that's where your money's going to have to go as well.
Yeah, I mean, the names like Zach Ertz and like Bobby Wagner come to mind. Like, it's like, yeah, they're not going to be around, forever. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. I think a lot of people seem to think that like the Commanders kind of overperformed their actual sort of talent level to where they're probably like a good playoff team, but they're not really Super Bowl contenders. I think that's actually what we kind of determined in the contenders video, which you should check out, ranking contenders. But even though they were a game away from the Super Bowl, we don't really see them as like surefire Super Bowl contenders. We saw them as like a really good team, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and that's not normal. When a team breaks through and goes to the conference championship, usually you see all the media talking big heads saying they're going to be in the Super Bowl this year. Like last year, everyone was saying Houston to the Super Bowl, and they're going to play Green Bay because they're the Houston of the NFC. I saw Green Bay versus Houston and so many predictions. It was crazy, but it was the trendy thing to do. I thought we were going to see that with Washington this year too, but like I'm kind of saying here, they are in a completely different situation from Houston. So they have to approach it differently. But I guess that is a big question for them. Do they splurge on Terry McLaurin? Can they afford that?
Yeah, I mean, I think they should, and if they can't, I think they should try to find a way to do it, like manipulate the salary cap or something. But it would be surprising if Terry McLaurin went elsewhere. And like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I know it might sound ridiculous to say, maybe they believe in Deebo Samuel as the guy or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but you would think that they would be looking into extending Terry McLaurin.
Well, they're definitely looking into it. There's no doubt about that. But he must be asking for too much money, or maybe there's the length of the contract is in question. There's some kind of issue that's brought him to the point of requesting a trade. I don't think he's going to be traded, but it'd be interesting if he is. Personally, I'd like to see him in Buffalo. I'd like to see him be Josh Allen's number one receiver. I think that would be fun, and I think he'd fit in well with Dalton Kincaid and Keon Coleman and Khalil Shakir. I think that'd be good. He'd be like sort of like what Amari Cooper was supposed to be last year, except Amari Cooper seemingly fell off or was used wrong. I think Terry McLaurin would just be better than what Amari Cooper was supposed to be. He'd fit the offense similarly.
Amari Cooper's still available, right?
He is not signed. He is still a free agent. A little bit. Crazy. I think he could still produce somewhere if he found the right team. He's not a 1 anymore, but he could be a solid 2 or 3.
Right.
Low key, I'd kind of like to see him go to Philadelphia. If they didn't have Jahan Dotson, I would be pushing that agenda. But
Amari Cooper to Philadelphia?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, and then Amari Cooper as your trio. And then Jahan Dotson as your 4 would be pretty good too. Yeah. But I think they're happy with Dotson at 3.
Right. Yeah, that seems like it.
And maybe he should go to Dallas and be their receiver 3. I can't imagine he wants to go back to the Cowboys, but it would be funny.
That would be funny indeed. I mean, who knows? I mean, yeah. we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens.
Hey, did you see some of the Madden ratings for receivers? Because there was some
I
Terry
didn't
McLaurin. He was a
realize they were out.
94.
Say what?
Terry McLaurin, he was a 94 in the Madden receiver ratings.
That's a little high. In my
He was
opinion.
above AJ Brown, I believe. So yes, it was a little high.
He's not better than AJ Brown. That's
AJ, they gave
ridiculous.
AJ Brown a 93, and I'm like, this is just blatant disrespect to AJ
See,
Brown.
I think like Terry McLaurin might be like 89 and AJ Brown like 94. I want to say, if I had
Sure.
to guess, but I guess Madden thinks differently.
No, I was
Do you
very
have,
surprised.
Do you have the receiver rankings?
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up real quick.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that they were out.
It was one of the first things I saw when I opened Instagram earlier, and I was like, Terry McLaurin is really high. I know we're pushing this, but yeah. All right, let me find it. Okay, so Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, as we know, are 99s. Amon-Ra is 96. That's fine. CeeDee Lamb, 95. Tyreek Hill is 95. I do not know what he did last year to stay that high. I would have put him lower, closer to 90.
Tyreek might be like an 88 level player or something.
I would have had him like right around 90. Like that's what he is right now. Maybe he improves this year, but yeah. And then at number 6 is Terry McLaurin. So according to Madden, Terry McLaurin is the 6th best receiver in the league.
So the Commanders should pay him. He's one of the best receivers in the game.
Hey man, I am all for the Terry McLaurin respect.
What's
wow.
Nico Collins?
Nico Collins is not in the top 10. I'll finish the top 10. It's Mike Evans at 93, which I think is a little high, but oh well. AJ Brown is 93. That is absurd. He should be. I would have him above Tyreek in the top 5. I think I prefer him to CeeDee Lamb as well. So I might prefer him to Amon-Ra. I'm not sure. That's tough. Drake London is a 91. Hurts my soul to say that. He's too high. Falcons receiver.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Here's another puzzler. Devontae Adams at 10 is a 90. So he is ranked higher than Puka Nacua.
Right. That's funny.
So I don't know what Nico Collins is.
I guess they're showing top 10 in rookies because like T-Mac is the highest rated rookie apparently at a 77 overall.
As he should be.
So
unless you count Travis Hunter, who got an 84. He got an 84 Madden rating, which is insane.
That's crazy. Jade Higgins is a 74. There we go.
All right.
Go Jaden.
All right. Noel's probably, what, a 73 or 72?
Jalen Noel probably. I don't know. Yeah, he is a 73, yeah.
Hey, what do you think of Jonathan Taylor being an 88? We talked about this a couple weeks ago. He's like a top 5 back in the league still, or close to it. But he's below James Cook, who's an 89. He's below Josh Jacobs. He's below Joe Mixon at 91.
Let's see. Running backs. Jonathan Taylor's only an 88, you said? Or an 85?
Yeah, he's only an 88.
That is kind of wild. I'm opening it up on my end as well. So we have Saquon at 1 at 99, Derrick Henry 98, Jahmyr Gibbs 95, CMC 94. Bijan's only at 92.
Bijan should be a 95 up there with Jahmyr. He's too low. Which I say that as a Panthers fan, so you know it's genuine.
And as a Texans fan, I say Joe Mixon's a little bit high. Like he's really good, but he's closer to like an 85 maybe.
Yeah. Jacobs, I'm okay with him being 90. I'm just not. I don't like that he's above Taylor.
Yeah. I don't know. Jonathan Taylor at 88. And the next Ashton, that's the rookie. Ashton Genty's an 83. Yeah, that makes sense.
Chuba Hubbard, my guy, got disrespected. He's better than Kenneth Walker. And James Cook. He had better years than them last year, all right? I'm not making that up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some questionable running backs. See, tight ends. They have Mark Andrews at 91 and Brock Bowers at 90, which is probably the only issue I really have. Like, Washed Mark Andrews is still a 91. Brock Bowers is only a 90.
NFL tight end. That Brock Bowers being a 90 or not that high is like kind of like laughable.
Absolutely.
Yeah, George Kittle 98. Travis Kelce 93. Really?
At least they didn't give him a 99 again.
True. Travis Kelce's probably like an 84 player, honestly. Really.
At this point in his career, yeah. I am glad that Madden acknowledges that George Kittle is the best tight end now. That's cool. We're back in action here.
Yeah, we're back. Hey, he's going.
Yeah, I was about to say Hines had a very good return there. I think that's Naeem Hines. Took it to the 40. It looked like Chargers ball.
I think that Meehan Hines. No, I think that's a different Hines.
I don't think so. Because they signed him
Oh, it is
after
Meehan
the
Hines.
Najee Harris problem.
That is right. Yeah. No, you're
Which I
right.
forgot
Meehan
about until
Hines.
just now.
Another veteran making an impact. Yeah, there we go.
Nyheim Hines, man, he had a lot of potential when he was with the Colts, but then some injuries derailed his progression, and it was just unfortunate. But I liked watching him when he was with the Colts. This was back when I liked the Colts to a certain extent. I still own an Andrew Luck jersey somewhere around here. One of my favorite players. All right, there's a flag on the play, but for now it's a handoff. Oh, good run. It's going to be a first down and more. He is still going across the 30-yard line. What a run.
Going.
Really hope for his sake that the flag is on the Lions. Is that Jared Patterson?
Is this still Trey Lance at quarterback?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh.
I just looked over and the guy was running, and that was a big run. Please be on the Lions. Not that I care who wins, but for that guy, I hope he keeps the run.
34, Jarrett Patterson. Yeah.
It's on the offense. It's on the offense.
Lame.
Illegal shift just took away that amazing run. Jarrett Patterson, look, I see you, buddy. I see you. That was a great run. Fantastic. He found the edge, and he took off. Dude, look at this. Look at that speed. Watch the replay here. He cuts left, found the edge. He just takes off. That was some good speed there. It looked a lot faster in the game and not on the replay, but it was really good. Oh, man.
That was a very good run, yeah.
Yeah, Jarrett Patterson, I think he was the running back at Buffalo. He had a really good college career. I thought he had a lot of potential coming out of college. Oh, quarterback on the run here. He's running. It's going to be a short gain, get the penalty yardage back. Is that Trey Lance still? Yeah, Trey Lance finally using his legs to pick up some yardage, although he had to. It looked like the pocket was collapsing around him. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10 or something around that. All right, see if the Chargers can get on the board again. That would be unfortunate for the Lions backups to be down 3 touchdowns if it came to that, but we'll see if they can step up here and get the ball back.
Yep.
All right, 2nd and 10 at the Chargers 44, it looks like. Ball is snapped. Trey Lance is going to pass. He's on the run. Is that caught? He should have let that one hit the ground, but it was caught, and he's going to lose yardage.
No.
Unfortunate play there. He should have let that hit the ground because he had nowhere to go.
Not a good play, no.
No, it looked like it was supposed to be one of those screen plays, but it was the Lions saw right through it. So that was a great play by the Lions defense. It's going to be 3rd and very long. I imagine they'll throw it again. Wouldn't be shocking if we saw just a running back draw or handoff and just give the ball back here. Don't want to risk it because it is 3rd and 17. That's a lot of yardage to pick up. Let's see what happens here. Ball snapped. It's going to be a throw. Trey Lance to throw. He throws short. It's going to be probably around a 10-yard pickup. Doesn't make it to the 50. It's going to be 4th and long.
Yeah.
Good drive for Jarrett Patterson, though. He just took the catch and got around 10 yards. He was the one who had the big 20 to 30-yard run. I don't know how many yards it was, but it was a long run. But it was called back by that penalty. Lions lucked out there. It's going to be 4th and 5. Chargers are going to punt to the Lions.
Indeed.
12:40 and counting down in the 3rd quarter here. Chargers lined up to punt.
Yep.
Taking their time. Ball snapped. It is punted away. See if they get a return. No, it's going to be a fair catch. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. He muffed it. Oh my goodness.
Really? What?
He called for a fair catch, and he couldn't bring it in. It's going to be Chargers ball. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
The young returner there could not hold on. Oh, that is brutal. That man may have just cost himself a spot on the team. He called a fair catch and reached his hands out for it. Couldn't bring it in.
That's so stupid. Number 80, we got to call him out.
You got to let that one go, buddy. You got to let that one go. Oh, man. Chargers keep the ball. It's going to be inside the Lions 10. First
Jacoby King James, you got to do better.
Oh, man. I feel for him because that's going to cost him. That is a play you cannot make. 1st and goal from the 5. We've seen this already in the game. It's going to be a throw. Play action. Throws into the end zone. Oh, it's just out of reach for the receiver. It's going to be 2nd and goal. A little high for him. A little high. I don't know who the receiver was, but good effort. 2nd and goal. See the replay. He threw on the run. Hard throw to make. It was just a little high. No, he could have caught that. He could have caught that. It's not an easy catch to make, but I mean, it hit his hands.
Des Fitzpatrick. That name sounds familiar. I think I've heard it before.
It's gonna be 2nd and goal from the 5. This time they are gonna hand it off. It looks like, and he's gonna take it a couple yards in. Looks like it'll be 3rd and goal from the 3.
Yeah, seems like it. I imagine it'll be a pass if I had to guess. I think they'll get Trey Lance kind of going again. Just try to throw to someone.
Just do a play action short pass. You could dump it off to the running back. You could do it in the flat. You could do a screen. You could do anything you want from the 3. Let's see
that's true. We have a lot of options from the 3. Yeah.
I wouldn't even oppose, a quarterback draw here. I think that would be a good way to catch the Lions off guard. I think they could make that work. They're not going to do it, especially not with their third-string quarterback in the preseason. All right, ball is snapped. It's going to be thrown, and it is overthrown. Receiver could not get to it. It's going to be 4th and goal.
I had one more step. He'd have a beautiful one-armed, one-handed catch.
If only. Yeah, I don't love the decision there.
Fine, though. Yeah. Again, I think the game's going pretty slowly. So if you're the Chargers, you're content to kind of just like keep it at like a two. I guess it would be 3-possession game now, right?
Yeah, Dicker's going to make the field goal for sure. It'll be 24-7 soon. I would have preferred they really go for that touchdown. I mean, obviously they did, and they're going to be content with 24-7, but I was hoping for a better play call there.
Yeah, definitely.
But oh well. Even still, they take advantage of the horrendous turnover, and they make it 24-7. Dicker's kick is good. All right.
Kick is good.
Terrible start to the half for the Lions. It looked promising at first with the defense holding it together, although that was due to a penalty for the Chargers as well. Jeez.
Yeah.
This time, you cannot fumble on the return. That's the 2nd time that's happened. 2nd time. Kickoff return and punt return.
Not great.
Yeah, that is 4 turnovers total, too, because you had 2 interceptions from Kyle Allen. Brutal start for the Lions. I would imagine we're not going to see this from the starters in the regular season. The 4 turnovers doesn't happen that often in general, let alone for the Lions.
Right.
But now the real question we can start asking is, when do we see Hendon Hooker? I know we've been bringing that up already, but now it becomes more serious as we are a few minutes into the 2nd half. What do you think? Do you see him on the next drive? Do we see him in the 4th quarter?
I don't know. Hopefully. I mean, I'm a little surprised that like Trey Lance and Kyle Allen are still playing in the 3rd quarter. Which honestly might lead me to believe if they are playing like this in the 3rd quarter, they might just have the whole game to themselves. I'm not exactly sure.
Trey Lance is going out at some point for DJ. I mean, coach said that at some point, so I do believe that. Yeah, it's from Harbaugh. I think Lance might be done now.
Okay, yeah. I would definitely like to see both DJ and Hendon Hooker play, just like see what those guys bring to the table.
Well, you can trust me on this. You're not going to enjoy watching DJ play. I'm glad for him, but I don't know how he made it onto the roster. He was terrible in college for the most part. I'm going to Twitter/X to see if there is anything I can find on this. So I'll see. I don't know. Looks like a lot of people are enjoying Trey Lance, though. Average Dov Kleeman tweet. Jim Harbaugh fixed Trey Lance. Let's get that agenda going. Trey Lance is fixed now after beating up on the 3rd-string defense.
Yeah, totally. Average preseason take.
I mean, look, I'm glad for him. He has played well, but let's not get too crazy. I wouldn't mind someone taking a chance on him, though. Why not revisit that,
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, now my phone is being slow, so I do not see results at the moment.
I got you.
Oh, well. It's okay, the game's coming back, so I'll get off of Twitter. Let's see.
Yep.
Let's see if the Lions can actually hold on to the ball this time.
Indeed. Let's see if they can, just keep possession.
All right, we kick off, and they're not going to run it out. It is just, I guess it's going to be a touchback. I didn't even see the ball.
I didn't notice that either. That's funny.
All right, Aiden Hutchinson on the screen right now. Salutes the camera. Love to see it.
Yep.
Hopefully he can make a full recovery, and he's going to be back at full strength this year. Haven't heard a lot about that, but you have to think he is very pivotal for their defense.
Yeah, for sure. No, hopefully he'll be back on the field, back and just at it. He's a really good player when he's on, and I think think he'll have a chance to be like a Lions legend. So we'll see what we can get from him.
Yeah, absolutely. And the main issue they've had is not having a good edge rusher opposite of him. I'm not entirely sure they fully fixed that issue this offseason, so they really do need him back at full strength. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 35 for the Lions. They're lined up, ready to take the snap. And it looks like, is that Hooker in the game? A good spin to avoid the sack, and it's a short run by Hendon Hooker.
There we go.
Good start to the game.
That spin was beautiful. Yeah, there we go.
Pretty sure that is Hendon Hooker. We've already talked about their quarterbacks. They don't have anyone else there. Yeah, good spin to avoid being taken down.
Right, yeah.
All right.
I think Hendon Hooker will be fun to watch.
So far, yeah. That was a good spin. I enjoyed that a lot. I'm glad he did not take the hit there.
That's preseason football.
Hey, look, we're that deprived of content, okay? All right.
Yes.
Looks like the handoff is going to go about 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and short. Not short. 3rd and medium. Looks like there's a flag on the play, but they panned away from the field.
They're panning to Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah.
For some reason, they're showing him a lot.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing I guess it's an interview, or he's talking about something. No idea what.
Yeah, seems like it. Probably an on-field interview.
Yeah. I'd like to figure out what that penalty was, though.
Yeah, that would be good to know.
All right. They're still talking to Aiden Hutchinson. I don't know what they're talking about. I can't hear the broadcast. Oh, 2nd and 18. So the penalty was on Detroit. Oh, wow. Must have been holding, I guess. It's another handoff. It's going to go a handful of yards. It's going to be 3rd and long. I'd like to see Hendon Hooker throw the ball now. Hopefully they don't just hand it off again.
Yeah, that would be good. See Hendon Hooker on a 3rd and long, see what he can do.
Hopefully we get a chance. I wouldn't be surprised if they just hand it off too, though. But they are down 17 points, so might as well go for it. You have nothing to lose at this point, right? Get your guys reps. Give him a chance.
Yep.
He is going to throw. Drops back. He's going to pass. And... oh, no. Oh, it was so close to being picked off.
Oh, that was so close to being picked.
Oh, bad
Not
throw.
A good throw. I didn't know who was around.
I didn't see the receiver in the area. It just went straight to the defender. I don't know how the defender dropped it. Maybe hit the ground. I don't know, but that was.
I think it hit the
ground
rough. First. The defender was a little far. Yeah,
it may have. We'll see if they give us a replay, but it looks like that was just a bad decision by Hendon Hooker. I was getting excited at first because I was like, "Wow, he's throwing it across the line to gain," instead of a 5-yard dump off like we've seen from Kyle Allen. Yeah. But instead, it was just a bad throw into enemy territory. It's punted. Yep. It's going to be Chargers ball. Looks like it's going to go down around the 22, 23. Chargers up 24-7. 9 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Oh, there's a flag.
Wow.
Another one. Let's see what it is. Momentarily. I don't know what that gesture is. Is that ineligible?
Oh, maybe.
First to touch. So it's a 5-yard penalty. First down for the Chargers. All right. Well, I don't really know what happened. I can't hear it. I'm just reading the subtitles.
Yeah.
But it looks like that was on the Lions. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. The Chargers should have the ball around the 27, 28-yard line. So decent starting field position. We will have to see what they do with it. Yeah. We're also going to have to see, is this when we see DJ Uiagalelei enter the game, or are we going to see more Trey Lance? I'm guessing we see DJ here, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that would be pretty logical. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I guess I am kind of looking forward to it while also not understanding that it's probably not going to go well, but at least we'll see what he looks like on NFL field. Kind of surprised he got shot in the NFL, honestly.
Yeah, so he was a very highly ranked prospect coming out of high school. He went to Clemson and was their starting quarterback back when they were, in their glory days. But that was kind of the beginning of their fall off. After Deshaun Watson, Trevor Lawrence, DJ Uiagalelei. That's what happened. After Trevor, it was DJ, and that was when they kind of fell off on the national level. So they were good, not great with DJ. He was not very good. At some point, he transferred, I believe, to Oregon State, and I don't think he was spectacular there. And then he transferred to Florida State last year, and that was Florida State's horrendous 2-10 season. So infamous.
Yeah.
He was the quarterback on that team. He lost his job at some point too. He was not the starter by the end of the year, which is why that's part of why I'm shocked he even made it to the league. Like, he was not cut out to be the starter at Florida State on a 2-10 team. Lost his job there, but yet he made it into the league anyway. So I'm guessing that the hope is that he has untapped potential. He's a dual threat quarterback. There's a reason he was so highly ranked out of high school. I think he was a 5-star recruit. He just couldn't put it together.
True, yeah. I mean, maybe he just kind of like has some carryover from high school where it's like, okay, he was so good then that like there's something we can maybe work with there. But I feel like odds are he's not going to last long on the roster. Probably once cut day, comes, he'll be on the chopping block, I would guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that he's going to beat out Justin Herbert or Taylor Heineke for a top 2 spot in the depth chart, right? It's really just him and Trey Lance. And from what we've seen from Trey, I think he's kind of got that job locked down, unless DJ comes in and is just amazing to make it interesting, which I can't really see that happening.
Right. No, if DJ lights it up, I guess it gets really interesting, but seems kind of unlikely to happen.
Yeah, ultimately, if you want to have a 4th quarterback, then why not? You have him on the roster. Maybe he can help you out in some ways. But I'm guessing not. Trey Lance is still in the game. He hands it off. Yep. It's a good run for a round. Looked like it was around 6 yards. I don't know who they have in at running back. I'm guessing Nyheim Hines is still the guy.
Possibly, yeah.
I can't see his number in this replay.
Is that a number? Maybe, I think that's
30-something.
Oh, 30. Maybe it's 31.
31.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Nyheim Hines is still in the game. Good for him. Yep. He's had a lot of bad luck in his career. Good to see that he's getting.
That's true. Yeah.
Still play football. Second and 3. It's another handoff. This time for a first down. Looks like he picked up just as much as he needed to. 1st and 10 Chargers. 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. This is just. I mean, if you cared about the game, this is brutal because it's a blowout. So yikes. Fortunately, it's a preseason game, so Lions fans don't overreact to getting blown out in a preseason game, please. Please, you're wasting your time if you do that. Oh, they didn't mark it a first down. Okay, it's 3rd and inches.
Okay.
My mistake. I thought that was a first down for sure, but he's just short. Just gonna hand it off here, and pretty easily got that, I'd imagine.
Seems like it, yeah. Just powered in, yeah.
Yeah, just powered in. I think that was the fullback they handed it off to. Lined up a fullback. All right, good play. 1st and 10 Chargers for real this time. That did take another minute off the clock, though, for whatever it's worth. Scott Matlock, the fullback, number 44. Interesting. I don't know much about fullbacks because that's kind of like a dying position in the league. You don't really see much of them. I couldn't name Carolina's starting fullback, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah,
we have one.
That's
we might not have one for all I know.
I think the Texans is like something Beck, isn't it? Because he was actually pretty famous for having like a 90-yard return against the Jags. I'm actually curious now. I wonder. It's like what's his name? I know the guy though. Oh, maybe he's not on the roster anymore. We have British Brooks now, which I do kind of
Brooks.
remember.
Oh yeah, that name's come up before on here for some reason. I think.
Yeah, I do. That does sound familiar. Andrew Beck was the guy. He's now on the Jets.
2nd and 3 Chargers. Quarterback is throwing. I think it's still Trey Lance. He throws across his body. It is caught for the first down. Great play by Trey Lance. Nice. Avoids the pressure. Throws it.
Fired it. Yeah.
That was a good play. Love to see it from Trey Lance.
Very good play. Yes.
Maybe Dov is right. Jim Harbaugh fixed Trey Lance.
I think he did, yes. I think we're about to see the Trey Lance who we all knew to be a 3rd overall pick. He
is looking good. That was a good across the body throw. I like that. On the run, avoiding pressure. Good stuff. 1st and 10 at the 46th of the Lions. Chargers once again moving downfield with ease. It's a handoff. Good moves there. Decent gain. Looks like it's going to be about 8 yards on the carry. Good run.
That's close. Yeah, that's good. He kind of stopped, hesitated in a good way though, just kind of letting the defense come to him and just plowed forward. That's pretty good.
Hassan Haskins, that running back, would like to see him play some more. I believe he was at Michigan years ago. He hasn't really gotten a lot of playtime in his NFL career. I think he was a Tennessee Titan at one point. So,
that sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, would like to see him get some more action. 2nd and 3 for the Chargers at the Lions' 39-yard line. Expecting another handoff here, and it is a handoff, but he is going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Like, yep. 3rd and 3.
That was Vidal, did not get anywhere. 3rd and 3, maybe they hand it off again. I would like to see another play action pass from Trey Lance, though. Let's go a short play action, maybe a Madden play. You get the PA boot. That would be good.
That would be nice, yeah. That'd be funny.
A little bit. Time is being killed, though. We're down to 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter already.
They're kind of chewing the clock, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, it is going to be, it looks like an option, and the running back has it, and it's a big gain inside the 20, or at the 20. 1st down, Chargers. Number 30.
Good play. I think Trey Lance held it for as long as he could,
did.
And then just handed it off to him.
That was very patient.
I think the defense thought that Trey Lance was just going to keep it, but then he was like, just gave it to him.
Yeah, he gave it to the running back, had part of the defense fooled, and so much room to run.
Just turned the corner on 50.
Great play by the Chargers there. Great play.
Sure.
That is something they do lack with Justin Herbert. They can't get that much of a read option package. Watching Trey Lance play football hurts the soul. I don't know, man. This is really fun for us.
This particular game. Yeah, see that
pass is caught, 1st down.
No, in the preseason, Trey Lance is playing really well. This game specifically. But I see overall what you're saying, especially if you're a 49ers fan. I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, no, I mean, we would rather watch starters for sure, but this is what we've got right now after being deprived of football for so long. We're going to enjoy it. And Trey Lance, for what it's worth, he's put on a show. He's played well. Absolutely played a good game. It is 1st and 10 at the Lions' 12-yard line for the Chargers. 4 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Chargers lead 24-7, looking to make it 31-7.
Yes.
Player in motion.
31-7 would basically be just putting the game away.
Absolutely. Trey Lance with the ball. He's on the run. He's going to run. He's still running, and he takes a few yards.
Okay, that's
first half. Yeah, exactly. This is probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably the game is life, honestly, if you really think about it.
Deserve more touches next year?
Yeah, Vital's been playing really well. He's the running back, right?
Yeah, he's the running back. He's had a good game here. Would like to see him get some more touches. He might end up getting more touches, like we said earlier, if Najee Harris is not going to be able to come back. We don't really know what's going on with him. I don't think anyone does at this point. Also, Najee Harris is just not that good. So, Amari and Hampton should be the starter, no question, heading into the regular season. 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line. I'm guessing another run here. It's a throw into the end zone, and he can't get it. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Receiver could not bring it in.
Yeah.
Little out of reach, it looked like.
Let's see what they do on 3rd and 7.
They're going to throw again, you'd think. That's the second time they've ran a play like that in the end zone, and it's not worked either time. That didn't love the route running, but he got open.
I just think it wasn't executed very well.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a little out of reach. He did have a hand on it, but no. Cut Harris, let him get the backup touches. I mean, I wouldn't hate that. I'm not a Najee Harris guy.
I mean, well, yeah, I mean, it's the NFL. Like, he might get, replaced by, rookie or whatever. Oh, that's another jump ball. Did he get it? Did he get it? He got it!
Oh, my goodness. That might be a touchdown. The ref called it a touchdown. Oh, my goodness.
It's not a great goal. We'll have to see, the other replay, but that would be wild. It wasn't just another jump ball.
Looks, you were a little ahead of me that time. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
we keep trading places there.
He didn't get no, he's not in. He's not in.
Great effort, but no, the first foot is out of bounds. Yikes.
Yikes. This is a Bengals fan.
Okay. Yeah. All right, fair enough.
That was actually a nice catch.
So you've seen Najee Harris play. You know he's not good.
Right. Yeah, he just looks like he's running through a brick wall, just slips, whatever. Yeah.
Running through a brick wall with cement in his shoes.
Not a very inspiring player to watch.
Yeah, unfortunately. It was beyond time for him to move on, the Steelers to move on from him. He should not be the starter in LA. He might be a decent backup, in short yardage situations, but that's it. Cameron Dicker about to attempt the kick to make it 24-7. 27-yard attempt. He should nail this, no doubt, no hesitation.
Yeah,
3
you would
minutes to
think.
go, by the way, so this third quarter is winding down pretty quickly.
Yeah, they've really just kind of chewed the clock, and now it's like it's a 20-point deficit, so it's gonna be hard for the Lions to come back. Really hard.
Fortunately, they probably don't care, but for our sake, for
Najee
entertainment, I
is
hope they do.
the only player to make the NFL look boring.
Have you watched the rest of the Steelers roster before? Because that entire
Right,
team
yeah,
makes the NFL
exactly.
boring.
Yeah,
As a Panthers fan, we've had a lot of teams that make the NFL look boring too, so I would know. I watch all of our games. It sucks sometimes. So
yeah, for sure.
the Jets also make the NFL look boring, I would say, just as an organization, except they produce so many memes that it offsets it sometimes.
I guess that's true. Yeah, right.
But the Steelers are just so boring anyway, just in general. It's their old school style of football.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see with Rodgers if they could like kind of like they light a fire or something like that, like Rodgers and DK Metcalf. I think that'll be pretty interesting, but it's also really hard to say. Like, probably going to get similar outcomes, and I guess especially with Rodgers being older and everything, they'll probably continue to like run the ball and play this boring style.
We all know they're going 9-8, right?
Najee Harris made George Pickens look like Randy Moss last year.
Well, we got a certified Najee Harris hater here. I'm all for it. All for it. It's great.
Yes, sir. Got certified Najee Harris hater. Yep.
I mean, look, nothing against the guy. I'm sure he's a great dude, but not a good player.
Right.
People forgetting how good he is at even 42. Yeah, there are a lot of haters out there. He's still like.
No,
still
I've
good.
been on record saying I think Aaron Rodgers is solid even at age 42, but it'll kind of like he's not in a position he can't like carry the team anymore. Like he's not going to win MVPs and just like single-handedly like take them to the AFC Championship, but he can like distribute the ball. He's still like accurate and everything like that. Like I think he'll be fine.
He's got so much hate on him though that people don't really care that he's 42 and still able to play at a decent level.
Yeah.
Not a hater,
true.
call myself a Najee realist. All right, I respect that. I label myself a hater, but realist is nicer, yeah. Maybe I should adapt.
He only has accurate Najee takes, right?
Yeah, I think a lot more people have come around to that realization that Najee Harris is just not that good.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't like the idea of the Chargers starting him over Hampton at any point because I think that was the plan, but now he's got some kind of issue. They're being really vague about it, but hopefully Hampton gets to start from day one.
Yeah, Hampton looked pretty good in those two plays that he got. So, yeah, definitely hopefully we get to see Hampton,
Yeah, I agree. They can definitely go 9-8 with Aaron Rodgers. It might be one of those things, though, where they upgrade at quarterback, but they still don't perform as well. Because that does happen sometimes. It feels like it shouldn't. It's sort of like the reverse of it would be Tampa when they went from Brady to the Baker. I thought for sure they're going to fall off. They downgraded quarterback insanely, and then Baker was really good, and they even improved over time. So, I don't know. Sometimes things don't go as they should, even if you seemingly upgrade at a key position.
No, that's true.
I mean, they don't have an easy schedule. I could see them not making it to 9-8. I assume they will because that's what they do, and they have a good roster overall. Boring, but good. Back on the field, Lions have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Like, just kind of powered through like 5 yards or something like that.
Yeah, short run, doesn't go very far. It's going to be 2nd and long.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably not going to learn a lot much more about these players and these teams. We've gotten a good bit so far, though, with the young receivers, the running back depth, quarterbacks. Like, it has been fun to see Trey Lance play. But again, we're not saying he's going to be a starter anywhere. Oh, short pass completed. Good first down play. It looks like it was Dominique Levet out of Georgia.
Also, Isaac, we're at 181 subscribers.
Hey,
I
look at that.
suspect it's goated Leongolo, but I don't know. I could be wrong. But 181, so thank you if you subscribed.
Thank you very much. We appreciate any subscribers we get. We're a small channel trying to steadily grow. This is our first time commentating a football game, by the way. I've had fun. I don't know about you. Hopefully you've had fun.
Yeah, this has been a blast. I think especially if we get games, like actual good games with like real players playing or like starters playing, I think that'll be really fun.
Yeah, so we know we can get through this at least. It's another handoff. Good carry there for about 7 yards. Not going to lie about Hampton. I don't care how good he is. Any running back in the first round is a dumb pick, especially when you need receivers. I mean, I understand that. Like, I think it's... I mean, running backs are important to a certain degree, but you can also get a good one later in the draft. Like, there are a lot of second-round running backs I'm watching out for who I think are going to be good. Like, Travion Henderson, the Patriots got him in the second round. I think he could have gone in the first round if you really wanted a running back. But,
That's true.
no, a running back is not as important. I've been on record saying that as well. But also, I like the Genty pick by the Raiders. I think that's just perfect for them at the same time.
Yep.
Hampton by the Chargers, I think I was surprised by. I thought Denver was going to grab him.
I would have thought so too. Not exactly sure.
I think the Chargers probably should have gone receiver in the first round if they could have. I don't remember. I think Matthew Golden might have still been available. Maybe not.
That's
though.
possible. Yeah.
I remember thinking they should have gone receiver and then running back in the second round, but they went Hampton, and I'm like, all right, he's supposed to be good. I'm not going to pretend I'm really good at evaluating running backs, though.
Jim Harbaugh loves his running game, right? I mean, he made J.K. Dobbins look good last year. So I think I don't necessarily I trust Harbaugh when it comes to that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I'm just kind of assuming Hampton is going to be good for the Chargers. Seems like that would be ideal for Harbaugh and that offense he likes to run. Should help out Justin Herbert a good bit, but we'll see. Looks like we got a player down on the field here, though. Lions player.
That's not.
Hate to see that. You don't want to see your guy go down in a preseason game, especially. That's really tough. Running backs are so replaceable in today's NFL. I agree. But you can also see the impact they have sometimes, like Saquon Barkley on the Eagles. I don't think they go on that run without him. And I mean,
I think a lot of the good, like the top high end running backs are less replaceable, but just mid to low level starters are very you can get a rookie in there to get very similar production. So I definitely agree on that front, but the Saquon Barkleys and the Derrick Henrys of the world are they're just one of a kind.
They can be, yeah. I mean, Derrick Henry, you got to remember back to his Titans days. I think he's the reason they were ever that good. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I should try a 9x16 format stream to get more viewers. 9x16. The frame or what are you
Yeah, we are ignorant in this regard. I'm not sure. It must be
I'm not exactly sure how that would help us get more views, but maybe. I mean, we're always willing to learn.
Yeah, let me make a note of that and look into it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're taking any advice we can, and because we do want to keep growing, and we've been growing a lot lately. So, kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest.
Check out his SEC video ranking the SEC teams in college football.
Yeah, if you're into college football, we're trying to cover that on the channel too, but we are primarily NFL.
And if you're into fantasy football, check out my fantasy football video. Got one out and more on the way.
Maybe Josh Jacobs. Interesting. So,
He says Gibbs, Bijan, Henry, Saquon, maybe Josh Jacobs.
That's pretty valid, I think. I'm questioning Josh Jacobs. Although we were talking about this last week, who's the fifth best?
Is Tyron Williams at that level yet?
I don't think he is. I feel like in that Rams offense, he is replaceable.
Sure. Yeah, no, for some reason I feel like Josh Jacobs is what?
Oh, no, he was explaining the 9x16, YouTube Shorts aspect ratio, so people can scroll into your stream. That's fascinating.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, it would probably get us more views.
Yeah, that might be... Oh, I got that message late for some reason.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting idea. I would have never thought of that.
Okay, I guess that's what I kind of thought. Like this is 9x16 and this is the other way.
Uh-huh.
I guess that makes sense. We could try that for live stream, just one of our random podcasts.
I didn't know you could even do that. Actually, that's
I didn't realize you could do that either.
I mean, it couldn't hurt to try.
I didn't realize Kyron's injury prone already. He's good, but not great. Yeah, I just think he's had some good statistics, but also in that offense, it might be.
Because the past 2 seasons have been pretty good. I do think he's replaceable though in that offense. Josh Jacobs, I don't know if I'd call him I think I would call him replaceable probably. He's good, but
I feel like Josh Jacobs is kind of coming to the end just a little bit on his on his prime is my suspicion. Like he's 27, I think, or something like that, which is not super old, but it's like yeah, he's 27, and he's come off a couple of pretty good seasons. Well, he had 1,300 yards last year with 15 scores. Had a down year the year before, but I think he also missed some games. But obviously, 2022 was his like big year. I think I remember that was like the Josh McDaniels regime, and I think the Raiders were playing in that Hall of Fame game, and he just played Josh Jacobs in it, even though he's a starting running back.
Oh, that was dumb.
I remember that was a story. Yeah, that was very not like.
Of course he did that.
That was not a good thing to do. Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Because I think he was like on the trade block or something like that. He was like, yeah, I'm just gonna play like any other 7th round rookie.
All right, we got 3rd and 3 for the Lions. Hendon Hooker at quarterback. He throws it deep, and did the receiver come up with that? No, he does not. That was probably not the greatest decision there. He was covered pretty well. Yeah, all right, it's going to be 4th and 3.
Henry and Saquon. I think the difference, though, is that Henry and Saquon are just really, really good. Like, I mean, they're freaks, and Josh Jacobs is really good. So, I could see.
Yeah, they do turn into old running backs in 2 years. It's insane. All
that 26-year-old running back is just like, just boop. Yep.
Yeah, 27 is ancient. It makes it more remarkable what Derrick Henry's been able to do. He should have fallen off by now. I think a lot of people anticipated it, but still hasn't. I'm not going to be the one who doubts him again. 4th and 3, the Lions, of course, they're going for it.
Wow.
I'm guessing a timeout was called. They're coming off the field now.
Yeah.
All right, 14 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Game will be ending fairly soon, you would think, based on how quickly the 3rd quarter went. And
seems like it. I mean, it seems like the clock will just be run out, and it doesn't look like the Lions will have like a lot of firepower to play on. So it just seems like should be over pretty soon.
Yeah, we're gonna see if Hendon Hooker can do anything in this game, and then hopefully we get to see DJ Uiagalelei play. We have not yet, I believe. And again,
no,
we don't expect anything from him, but I still want to see him play.
Yeah.
Might generally become the Jerry Rice of running backs.
I think he actually might be. Yeah. No, dude, I'm a Texans fan. I saw him play. He would literally rush over the course of the season for like 250 yards against us alone. And it's just like it's absolutely crazy to watch.
He's built different, like literally built different. He's insane.
Actually, no, you can't tackle the guy. He just powers forward. It's just like, ay.
He's one who's really fun to watch, though. Love watching him play.
Yeah.
DJ's still better than Lance. I would be shocked by that. He wasn't even better than Florida State's backup quarterback last year. Hendon Hooker is going to pass. Looks like he's running out. He's running out. Nope. Did not get there. He did not get there. He takes a hit. He's out of bounds.
Probably an effort, but honestly, he should have thrown it.
He should have thrown that. He had no shot at making it on his feet. That was a good effort. Good effort by Hendon Hooker. His teammates got to respect him for that, but that was definitely a situation where you throw. It's going to be Chargers ball, and let's see who they put in at quarterback.
I guess they're giving. I guess they're giving Trey Lance the rest of the game. Like I know. I guess Harbaugh said that DJ was getting some reps, but I mean, that may not be the case. Like he may not live up to his word.
They think Trey Lance has played so well, he just finishes the game.
I guess maybe.
I mean, he's had a good game,
next game or something like that. Yeah, it's been a pretty good game by him.
Yeah, I mean, as far as a third string quarterback goes, right?
Right.
Obviously, he's not even a QB2. Taylor Heineke has that job locked up. But it is good to see Trey Lance play the first good game of his career.
Yes.
That includes preseason, unfortunately. Didn't he have like a 4-interception game in the preseason that one time?
It was 5. Yeah,
5, even worse. Oh, I agree. I agree with that completely. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
Not enough people talk about how big of a bust he is, like in NFL history. And it's because Brock Purdy came out of nowhere and led them so far and has been good for them.
Straight up embarrassing by the Niners, honestly, if you really think about it.
Yeah, except they lucked out with Purdy, so everyone moved on from that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
If they didn't draft Purdy in the 7th round, I think they would have cleaned house by now. Things would have gone that badly.
Oh, yeah. No, it would have been pretty ugly, right? Because you would have, like, it would be Trey Lance or Jimmy G, and it's like, well, you don't really feel good about either of those options, especially today.
It's sad that Jimmy G probably was better in that offense. I mean, even if you give Trey Lance a chance there, because we're right. We didn't see much of him in San Francisco because Purdy won that job.
Right.
But Jimmy G probably fit that system better anyway. Say what you will about the guy. He played the system well, at least.
Yeah.
And then once he left, he was just done. He went to the Raiders and disappeared. I think I saw a quote from Devontae Adams saying that everyone was just, I think he said, miserable in Vegas that season.
Sounds like right.
Oh, wow, that's quite the thing to say, but also,
Adams was publicly frustrated at Jimmy G on the wide receiver documentary on Netflix, how he was not getting the ball or whatever, and now they're on the same team. So I think that was kind of the context.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, he was, which is
he was mild.
Is a testament to how bad Trey Lance was, or is, I guess.
Yes.
But credit where it's due. He's played a good game today. Chargers have looked good against the Lions backups, third string. I don't even know who's in the game at this point. And they're lining up first and 10 Chargers.
I think that's still Trey Lance. Or is that Trey Lance? I think.
I can't see.
Oh, no, it's not Trey Lance. It's 13. Is that DJ?
I think that's DJ. You're going to have to look up the depth chart to see, though.
Yeah, that's 13. Number 13.
DJ Uiagalelei is in the game.
DJ Uiagalelei, the Tom Brady, the undrafted free agent Tom Brady. Let's see it.
Genuinely no clue how he made it into the league. Again, I don't know. As we discussed earlier, the guy, he's bounced around teams in college. He's a highly ranked recruit coming out of high school. Didn't do anything at Clemson. Transferred to Oregon State. Wasn't that good there. Went to Florida State and was on that 2-10 roster last year. Lost his job to their backup at some point. Yikes.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton with that aura.
Andy Dalton with aura. I'd argue all-time Andy Dalton's quite a bit better than Jimmy G. Started more games, I think just overall better player. But I see what you're saying. I could see the similarities.
Red Rifle is, really, really good after all. He had that good game in Carolina last year, at least. I don't know. I like having him as a backup. I don't want him to start at any point. Oh, wow. True. First and 25 Chargers. That was a terrible penalty. I didn't even see that there was a penalty. So.
Oh, no, that's a handoff. Yeah.
I want to see DJ throw it. Let's see him throw it. 50-50 shot is picked off, to be honest.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm a DJ hater at this point, but come on. Let's see what he can do in the air. Let's see.
Yep.
Again, like we said earlier, though, he was a highly ranked recruit out of high school, so he's got a lot of potential stored up. If he hasn't realized it at this point, I don't think he ever is.
Yep. Bro is my entire childhood, so I don't know. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Let's see.
All right. He's going to throw. It's a short throw. It is caught. It's completed.
Oh, DJ completed a pass in the NFL.
Good for him. Best play of his career.
Right. Wasn't even a first down, but that's fine.
It was second and 23 or something. It's going to be third and long here. I don't know how much of a gain that was, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was nervous the whole time that ball was in the air. Just waiting for it to get picked off.
Yep, you just wait for it to get picked off.
No, that was a good throw. On target. Receiver made the catch.
Yep.
It is 3rd and 11 for the Chargers. DJ probably throwing the ball again. Yep, he's going to throw. And, yeah, that went nowhere. Just threw it out of bounds.
To no one. Yep.
Yeah, DJ is better than Josh Allen, obviously. No competition.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, you might even argue
set, but younger.
Than Lamar Jackson. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, obviously he's better than Lamar. Yeah.
Where I say he's at Mahomes' level?
Oh, easily. Except Mahomes has the refs, right? That's what they say.
That's true. Yeah. I don't think DJ quite has the refs, but he'll get there.
Yeah, he'll make enough money he can buy the refs.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess the Chargers are going to be punting here, so that was a very, very short stint for DJ.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Still
the Lions
12
hold on to
minutes
the ball.
to go in the fourth quarter, so
yeah, this is probably going to be a very boring rest of game, but that's okay.
That's okay.
And it bounces into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Lions do not get a chance to fumble the ball this time. Those 4 turnovers really hurt them in this game. The Chargers have 27 points, but 10 of those points came off of the turnovers that had them start with the ball inside, the 10-yard line? The interception and then the punt fumble. It's rough.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Repeating. No, he's winning more than 3 in a row. Give him the refs. He's that good. DJ is the next Brady. He's the next Brady. He'd be better than Brady.
Yep.
You know what? Brady got drafted. DJ didn't.
True.
That's
DJ's
great.
gonna have that chip on his shoulder for the rest of his career.
As he should. Look, if you
Like,
weren't with him at Florida State, don't be with him in the NFL.
Yep. Don't be with him when he's winning his like 9th championship as a Charger.
The Chargers winning a championship is already wild, let alone 9 with the DJ.
Yep.
I only say that because they're in the Chiefs division, so it's going to be hard for them to actually. Do people seriously still think Mahomes is a top 5 quarterback? Yeah, I mean, he wins the games. I know statistically he's not been as good the past couple of years. But I mean, I would take Mahomes on my team over a lot of other guys. He's, to me, he's behind the big 3, the Lamar, Burrow, and Allen. Those should be the top 3 based on play, at least.
That's what I was saying, is that, like, I think you just have a group of 4. Or at least, if you have the big 3, you have Burrow, Allen, Mahomes. Or no, Burrow, Allen, Lamar is what I was going to say. They have Mahomes at 4. Well, who do you think is, like, who are 2 quarterbacks do you think are better than Mahomes?
It's hard enough to even distinguish who the 5th best quarterback in the NFL is. You could make an argument for Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff, Jalen Hurts. There are a lot of names you could watch.
Sure, yeah.
Someone recently said Jordan Love is the best quarterback in the NFC, and he was ridiculed for that. But I was like, he's probably not even far off from that, to be honest. But there are a lot of quarterbacks. I don't know, though. He won games by less than 1 score last year with an absolute... Yeah, he did.
No, I mean, Mahomes has certainly not played like a top 2 quarterback the past couple of years. I can definitely recognize that. Allen, Lamar, Mahomes isn't near there. Yeah, but I would argue that still puts him in the top 5 potentially.
Hurts and Baker are both better than Mahomes. Hurts is a little bold there. I
think
can't.
Baker's...
I don't know. I could see it with Baker. Like, I made the argument with Baker that he's that good. I was trying to reason that if he swapped teams with Jalen Hurts, he wins the Super Bowl for Philly anyway.
Yeah. Mahomes was a league average. He was still really good. I'm still of the belief. I'm not like everyone else who's saying. I still think Mahomes is the number 1 quarterback in the NFL. I think he's just on a little bit of a rough stretch. He's had the defense and refs kind of help him, and he hasn't played particularly well. But I still think he's like the best quarterback in the NFL. I mean, he gets the job done. He's so clutch, just like, But I could see if you don't think he's top 1, he's like top 3, 5, something like that.
I mean, it helps that his name is Patrick Mahomes, right? What he has accomplished.
That is true. It is hard to like kind of set that bias aside.
Like, if I could swap Bryce Young with any quarterback in the league, first I'm taking Lamar. I'll put that out there. I'm taking Lamar Jackson.
Sure.
And then probably Joe Burrow next, and then Josh Allen. I don't know if I would take anyone else after that except Mahomes. I mean, obviously there are quarterbacks I would take, but next one coming up is going to be Mahomes. I don't think I'd take anyone else over him. Jaden, because he's super young, obviously I would want him. Baker, I want Baker, but also he was terrible for us when he was in Carolina, so I don't know if we want to revisit that if given a chance,
Sure.
I don't know. We're in the weakest... Yeah, it's not ideal right now. Hopefully some of the young players kind of step up. Yeah, we've talked about, like, last season, the quarterback stats were definitely down. Receiver stats were down, too.
Stafford over Mahomes. That's all power to you. Something tells me now that, like, people are talking about this. Like, something tells me Mahomes is about to have a career year. Like,
honestly, I'm scared of that happening just because of all the...
I think, like, just people have been, like, talking about him, and it's like, it's been the defense and the refs. Like, somehow I think that's going to light a fire under him, and he's going to go off, like, this coming year. Like, I wouldn't be shocked. James become a little overrated. I can probably agree with that. I think he's definitely got a little bit hyped up after his rookie season. It's only been 1 season, so we have to see him kind of sustain it consistently. So, we'll see. But I'd probably agree with you there.
All right, Hendon Hooker and a quarterback still. It's going to be a handoff.
Yeah, you should be confident in Stroud. What I would say is obviously the offensive line is going to be a big question because if our offensive line can't hold up, then, Stroud's not going to be able to, function. He's going to lose his confidence and everything. But I do like where we're headed. I think we have a really good defense. We've kind of our receiver room on paper might be a little worse, but I think it's a little bit more a little more kind of where we want to be with a mix of a couple veterans and young guys. And our offensive line should be. Hopefully, it's better. I mean, I know we lost Laramie Tunzel, but it's hard to be worse than we were last year. So, and we have two good running backs now, in Joe Mixon and Nick Chubb. So, we'll see. I'm pretty optimistic too.
I gotta look up Mahomes' stats now from last season because
they were like not great, but they were like okay.
I mean, he was 7th in the league in passing yards for whatever that's worth. Only 26 passing. 7th. He was 7th.
7th. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you'll take that. 26 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. That's pretty rough. Then again, like Baker Mayfield had 16 interceptions. Geno Smith had 15. Darnold had 12. Goff had 12. Those are guys in the top 5.
Yeah.
Purdy had 12. Nix had 12. Stroud had 12. Jordan Love had 12.
Yeah. Compare Mahomes and Rodgers. Mahomes was worse. I mean,
that's intriguing. Okay, so I'll look at the stats at least. With one fewer game, Mahomes had higher completion percentage, more passing yards, barely more per attempt, it looks like. Fewer touchdowns, though. He had 26 touchdowns compared to 28. Both had 11 picks. Higher quarterback rating, higher rating. It looks like Mahomes was statistically better last year.
Yeah, but maybe on like a bad Jets team, you could argue that like Rodgers could have like done more. I'm not exactly sure, but definitely Mahomes has not been playing like up to par the past couple of years. Which
he set the bar so high at the start of his career that anything less than that is just. I mean, last year I didn't think he was bad last year. I thought he was closer to average, but he might even have still been above average based on the stats. Nearly identical, yeah. But that's also another thing, though. People don't realize Rodgers had that statistically good of a season. So
that's what we were saying earlier, is that like Rodgers is still a very capable quarterback at like 42. So he's still pretty good.
I feel like we've kind of tuned out of the game at this point. There's not much more we're gonna see.
Yeah, I think they're just handing the ball off.
Good run.
That's a pretty good run. Yeah.
Yeah, Mahomes is definitely like you look at his stats. He's been trending down. He had that 5,000 yard season in 2022, and then a year later he's down to 4,000. And then last year he didn't make it to 4,000. That's the first time in his career. So he's definitely trending down. I think that does coincide with Travis Kelce aging out, and he's become kind of washed. Although people are afraid to say that, right?
Right.
Well, Madden's gotten brave though; they didn't give him that 99 rating.
I know. Yeah, him nor Kelce. Shockingly.
Oh yeah, we have opinions on Brock Purdy too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a system quarterback or not. To be honest, my take though is if he is a system quarterback, he plays a system really, really well. So. Who cares?
That's true. And like honestly, like what I've always said, and it's not to sound like a nerd, but it's like isn't like every quarterback kind of a system quarterback? Like
every quarterback plays in a system. It's just what do they do when they have to?
I understand the delineation. Like you might have some guys who can like ad lib or like audible more or stuff like that, but like Brady was a system quarterback. Mahomes was a system quarterback in his prime. Like I think I think the system quarterback is a little bit of an overhated concept.
Then again, Jimmy Garoppolo was.
That's actually what I said too. I said Kelsey's like an 84 overall player. So I think that's
84 might even be high, honestly.
Yeah, he's probably objectively like 80, but like 84 in the playoffs or something. 85.
Mark Andrews was also too high at 91. He should have gotten a lower rating. I'm not sure if he's even an 80 right now.
He's kind of bad now.
I was trying to argue that Isaiah Likely is better than him. Like last season, I was making that argument that they did not start him. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Like, if you play the system really well, you're just good. Like, I'm sorry to say that.
Lamar Jackson wouldn't be who he is if Baltimore hadn't drafted him and then built the team around what he can do. It's like they kind of designed the system to him. So that's his system, It just depends on where you go and the system around you.
Yeah.
This game is wrapping up fairly quickly, I believe. We're down to 6 minutes remaining. Still 27-7. Think we know who's going to win the game.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's really in doubt anymore. The Chargers have a pretty big deficit. But I guess I'll ask you for the same question I asked at halftime, which is that if this were a regular season game, how shocked would we be at this outcome?
Oh, we'd be losing our minds, and we would be scared for the Lions.
Are the Chargers contenders?
Oh, they'd be talked up as much as they could. People would be predicting them to win the division ahead of the Chiefs. People are already brave enough to do that, though.
That happens in fantasy, like when you bench your player and then, I'm looking at the chat. When you bench your player and then, they go off, it's absolutely crazy.
Fantasy football is annoying like that. But he is someone to avoid drafting this year for sure.
For sure, yeah.
That's another thing, though. Like, there aren't a lot of good tight ends in the league right now.
That's true.
Lions on fraud watch after this one. I know they couldn't even beat Trey Lance.
They lost to Trey Lance. Maybe it's the new coordinators. Maybe the Lions are nothing without Ben Johnson.
You have the Chiefs third. Hey, I respect that you're able to do that. First, I couldn't. I am not bold enough for that.
Third in their division or third in the AFC?
I think he means third in the division behind the Chargers, and I would think Broncos.
Interesting. Okay, we'll see if that happens.
I mean, the Broncos have a good roster overall.
That's true. I mean, I don't doubt that this is going to be a tougher year to win the AFC West, but you are a brave man.
We're cowards. We're not predicting it.
We are cowards indeed.
Warren is a must draft. I'm not drafting the guy Richardson and Danny Dimes are overthrowing. I'm not brave enough for that either.
I mean, Daniel Jones breakout. I've been saying it. It's going to happen.
Because
I even drafted Daniel Jones in my dynasty league.
Oh, my goodness.
There's a late round flyer. Yeah, I think he'll be good.
Oh, Chargers are about to score. I think they had a pass interference penalty that moved them up.
Oh,
yikes.
Yeah. Power run. I don't know if he got it there.
I don't think he got it. He's going to be short of the goal line, second and goal. I'm more interested in terms of fantasy football. I'm more interested in drafting Colson Loveland at tight end if you're going with a rookie tight end in that Ben Johnson offense. I'd be pretty interested. A lot of weapons in that offense, though, so I don't know. The Colts.
Wait, so I guess I have a question, and I know sometimes be annoying when people ask questions like it's kind of nerdy, but if you don't think Tyler Warren's gonna be good with those guys, then why was Brock Bowers so good with chumps throwing to him?
Brock Bowers is just amazing. He's a different breed. Greatest college football tight end of all time, and then immediately one of the best rookie tight ends ever.
Sure.
I don't know much about Tyler Warren, though. He was good at Penn State, I guess. Brock Bowers, I got to watch him for several years at Georgia as a Georgia fan. Loveland and Kmet are going to split, though. I guess that's possible. Warren and Downs are the only targets. What about Pittman? I mean, I think Downs is the wide receiver one there, although depth charts and Madden probably disagree with me. I like Downs better than Pittman right now.
Madden probably has Pittman on an 89 or something like that.
Yeah. And they have Alec Pierce higher in the depth chart, too, which surprised me a good bit. Oh, fourth and goal for the Chargers, by the way. Looks like that's going to be run in for... I think he's in. That's a touchdown. Make the score look even worse.
Yeah.
Good
Real
grief.
blowout. Same old Lions. The same old, poverty Lions of the last 50 years, we've all experienced.
Pittman, hey, I mean, he's still solid. I'm not saying he's elite or anything.
Pittman's okay.
That's funny.
Pittman should be in the nurse. Oh, okay, that's harsh. That is kind of
He's
harsh.
not that old. That's funny.
I mean, I think the Colts had T.Y. Hilton until he was 32 or something. I would pump the brakes there.
Yeah, but I mean, Josh Downs is definitely better than him right now, in my opinion. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. To me, their receiving room, they're solid, but also that's about it. They don't have a clear wide receiver one. It's sort of like the Packers were perceived to be last year, even though Jaden Reed was wide receiver one there. I don't know. We'll see how good Tyler Warren is. We keep forgetting that Anthony Richardson could break out. I'm just not predicting that.
Or Danny Dimes.
I'm not even, just no. I don't want to go down that path where he breaks out and then somebody pays him $40 million a year and then he's terrible. Just repeating his arc with the Giants.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna break out, and then the Steelers are gonna sign him to a $100 million contract.
All right, I can get behind that. That would be funny.
And then they'll still go 9-8 even though he sucks.
Just paying more to go 9-8. Why not?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was saying about rookie tight ends in fantasy. That's usually a position I avoid drafting, like rookies. If I'm drafting a rookie, it's usually a receiver because I think those hit more, or running back.
Yeah.
But I'm very careful about that. I don't think I drafted any rookie receivers last year, which I did regret because Malik Neighbors was really, really good in fantasy. Like this year, I would be inclined to draft Genty at running back, but I imagine he's going too high in drafts right now. So
yeah,
I'm good.
Because at that point, it's like a value fee. Like, do I really take him at like 1.08 or something like that? Like that would.
Yeah, if you can get someone more proven, then you would like to do that.
Sure.
I have not done any fantasy football drafts yet. Although August is almost here, so I'm about to join, like 20 leagues because that's what I do. I'll forget I'm in most of them. They do hit the most. It's just a smaller quantity as well.
Yeah.
Like
But yeah, also if you're into fantasy football, I guess either of you, I am definitely looking for some video ideas because I have a video out on just 5 players I think will carry you to a championship, so you should check that out.
Which
but
rookies can you draft? That could be an interesting one.
That's an interesting.
That's what we're talking about right now. So,
how draftable is Travis Hunter? I would kind of wonder, like for a just a redraft. Like
I'd be scared to. I imagine he's going too high as well. He's wide receiver 2 in Jacksonville.
I think in Dynasty he is decent value, but yeah. I just don't know like how his playing allocation is going to be.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting to see. I would like him if he was playing full-time receiver, because
for sure.
You got Brian Thomas there too. Oh, look, we got the spam.
Whoa, it's NFL Hall of Fame live on NFL CBS.
Wow,
Welcome to the chat, our number 3 super fan. I mean, maybe like we've been saying, like super fan is up for grabs. Like maybe it should be this guy. He's just like so passionately, like just like spamming. Like the passion there is like unmatched. I don't trust Travis Hunter at all. That's fair. I mean, I can understand that.
Yeah, I'm not super high on him personally. I think he'll be good, but it depends on how he handles, how much he plays, really. Like, I don't think he can play full-time at both positions. I can't see that. 50-50, maybe 60-40, just not full-time. He's so much wear and tear at the NFL level.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're getting all these bots. It's the same one. Still, we've had a
Bring
lot
it
of
on.
bots, though.
Keep it up. Yeah. It is kind of bad. So I'm sorry, our one chatter. I know you're getting goated Leon Billow. I know you're getting a spam by like this
Leangelo?
guy. Leangelo, yeah. It shows him this user as the number 3 chatter, and you're not even ranked. That's not fair. We need justice.
YouTube needs to fix that.
Yeah, YouTube does need to fix that for sure.
Oh, Hendon Hooker on the move. Oh, he's going to lose yards.
Oh,
well.
What was he doing there? He just ran into that guy, yeah.
Yeah, he should have thrown that one away. Hendon Hooker has not looked that good for the Lions, but I mean, probably better than Kyle Allen still, because yikes, Kyle Allen did not have a good game.
Right.
Okay, we probably should, like...
Hey, let's do something about that.
Yeah. You banned from the chat?
So, yeah, I think...
Put user in timeout. I can do that.
Add
as a moderator? No, we're not going to do that.
Definitely not. Yeah, there we go. I think justice has been served. Lee and Angle. Did I say Lee Angelo? Or is it Lee Angelo or Angelo? Leangelo?
I'm pretty sure it's Leangelo.
Okay, so I said Angle Low. I guess it's Lee Angelo. It's like angel wings. Okay. Is that a basketball player, I assume? Looks like a basketball player. Or is that...
It looks like a basketball player to me, but I'm not overly knowledgeable in that regard. Oh, 2-minute warning, so game really is about to end.
Oh, is he like LeVar Ball's brother?
It doesn't... I guess that could be him, Leandro Ball. I don't know what he looks like, though.
Yeah.
Dude on the right is right.
His brother's Lonzo and LaMelo. Dude on the right is right. Yeah, okay. Yay. I'm right. Or no, that's you. That's you.
Trying to take credit for me being right? Wow. Wow.
My computer. I'm looking at the Google Meet, which shows me at the right.
Oh,
So,
that's funny. That's great.
yeah, he's kind of an NBA player. Lonzo LaMelo Ball's forgotten brother, who's now a rapper. So
I
he's
wonder
like
what
the
happened to
forgotten.
him. I remember seeing some of his highlights, thinking he was going to be good. But
I feel
that's a
like I
while ago.
remember like there was like I thought like there was a forgotten Kelsey brother, but then I researched he just doesn't exist.
Made
I
him
think
up.
there's someone who pretended. Yeah, I think there's a forgotten Watt brother for sure, but
Derek
there's
Watt.
Derek Watt. But yeah, but I think someone like pretended to be like the forgotten Kelsey brother. But I remember because I believed it because I'm kind of gullible. Sometimes I'll see things on the internet and like I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to just to be better at just like not believing things I see on the internet. Then I like researched like who's the third Kelsey brother? He just doesn't exist. So, but yeah, there's a forgotten Watt brother. So yeah.
You know who I forgot about in this game tonight? Is Brendan Rice. He's on the Chargers roster. I totally forgot.
Oh, interesting.
He was someone
Son
I
of
was
Mary.
mentally thinking earlier. I'm looking forward to seeing him play. I don't think we've seen him at all, though.
Wow, he's the son of a Hall of Famer. He should be good. He
Yeah.
should be the next. He should be like the next Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, he was in the game. He was. He got 1 reception for 13 yards. Huh.
Oh, nice.
Cool. I had no
Wow.
idea he was in the game at all. Oh, Trey Harris was also in the game, apparently. He had
Oh.
a target.
Oh,
Oh.
good for him. Yes, we missed that.
I guess. Nice. Yeah, there weren't really a lot of standouts for the Chargers receivers. It was just Keandre Lambert-Smith. Keep an eye out for him. He's been getting rave reviews in training camp out of Auburn. Trey Lance had a good game. That's about it.
Go to Leongolo. Yeah, thank you so much for checking us out. And
Leangelo.
yeah, be on the lookout for more
Leangelo.
content. We normally stream on like Monday nights, and I think we're gonna stick with that. So just like stay tuned for that. We'll have like channel announcements and like videos, things like that. So that was intercepted.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for hanging out today. Really appreciate it. Good to have someone in the chat. Take care, man.
Yeah.
And I think that we just saw an interception. Again, we kind of mentally checked out of this game.
No,
But,
I was watching when I was like kind of screaming. I thought it was a nice pass by him, but it turned out to just be a pick.
Yeah, why not? Add another turnover. That's number 5 for the Lions. Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Hendon Hooker with the interception. That's rough. I was trying to say he's still better than Kyle Allen, but now maybe not. That might be it. Oh, I'm looking at the replay now. Wow.
Yeah, it did
What a
look like he
play.
caught it, but
What a play by defense there. 49 took it away from
number
the receiver.
49.
The receiver should have had that. That was a catch, but he took that away. Dominique Levet, come on, man. My guy, hold on to the ball there. Oh, wow. Great play by the defense. And that's going to be the end of the game. The Chargers are just going to...
49 on the Chargers?
49, yeah.
I think that's a tight end.
Yeah,
No,
tight
that's
end
a
out there
tight.
defense.
Wait, this guy's weird. He was a soccer player. No, he's a rugby player. He's from Australia.
Fascinating.
And he played wing, center, and fullback in rugby.
I know what those positions are, yeah.
Yeah, totally. No, he was an Australian player. Now he's a tight end. But why was he on the field on defense? That's kind of weird. But yeah, good for him. I mean, like he had a whole football career. It looks like, and now he's just just playing football.
Man. Well, this was one of the games of all time. Yeah.
Yes, this was a game of all time for sure. Trey Lance
it was a game.
masterclass. I think it was a Trey Lance masterclass. I think we can say
This was a Lions disaster class on offense, though. 5 turnovers. Well, I guess 3 on offense, 2 on special teams. Brutal. Just brutal. Take those away, and you wonder if maybe it would have been close. But as it stands, it's just a blowout win for the Chargers.
Yeah, for sure.
But we saw some young receivers play some good games. Keandre Lambert-Smith and then Isaac Tisla. And Dominique Levet didn't have a bad game, but definitely left some stuff on the field there. Should have caught that ball at the end of the game. But he had 5 receptions, 31 yards, 9 targets for Levet. So he was getting open a good bit, which is nothing new. It's just got to be able to reel him in. See, I'm
For
looking at the
sure.
box score. Craig Reynolds had 10 carries for 38 yards, so not a very good game, but he did get that touchdown. Jabari Small, 11 carries, 35 yards, not ideal either for the running game in Detroit. T-Slaw, 2 receptions, 46 yards, that's pretty good. No one else noteworthy on offense. Both quarterbacks had terrible games. Hendon Hooker, though, that was worse, amazingly. DJU, he had 2 out of 3 for 25 yards. Sadly, better than both Lions quarterbacks. It's funny. Maybe they should trade for him. Trey Lance, 13 out of 20, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. It's about the best you can get out of a third-string quarterback in a preseason game. Kamani Vidal led them in 9 carries for 37 yards. Pretty good. He had 2 touchdowns. Hassan Haskins, 6 carries, 34 yards. Naeem Hines with 8 carries, 34 yards. And Hampton, we saw in that first series, he had 2 carries for 9 yards. Would like to see more of him, but understandable to have him sit out for most of the preseason. And then not much notable at receiver. Will Dissly looked really good when he was in the game. Keandre Lambert-Smith had 2 receptions for 43 yards and a touchdown. He looked really good in the 2 targets he got. Really looking forward to seeing if these guys can step up further. Overall, great showing for the Chargers backups. Lions backups, I'd be a little bit worried.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if this affects the Lions in any way, because obviously the preseason itself is kind of meaningless, but you do wonder if this is something to where it's oh, we have 182 subscribers. Someone else subscribed during.
Thank you very much, everyone who has subscribed. We are trying to grow our brand, to grow our channel. 182 is awesome. 200 win.
We are approaching 200. I don't know if we'll get it by the end of the month. Probably not, because
no, we were on pace to, or almost on pace to, but then we kind of stalled today.
Kind of slowed down, yeah, but we will easily crush it to 200 in August before the season starts. And dude, I think we can get 500 by the end of the
that
end of the year.
is the goal. It's not even that ambitious anymore based on the progress we made this past
week. It's expected at this point. Yeah, I mean,
we were at 140 just a week ago, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah.
But we're gonna keep grinding it out. I think we are seeing that we should focus more on videos than shorts, so we will probably do that. We got some fantasy football videos hopefully coming up soon, and some more college football content from me coming up soon. I'll have my Big Ten rankings out pretty soon, tomorrow or Saturday. Depends on how fast I can work. I have a vision in mind for how it's going to look, so I can get to work soon. Yeah. So we've got videos planned. We'll keep posting probably daily shorts. Yeah, plenty more content on the way. We hope to keep everyone entertained throughout the entirety of the NFL season.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll definitely, you should check out my fantasy football video if you haven't already, and his SEC video. But I do plan to get some more fantasy football content out there. I'm not claiming to be some expert or thought leader on fantasy football, but I did win 3 championships last year. So
he won one against me, and I do claim to be an expert. So there you go.
So I do feel some validity to being able to talk about fantasy football. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, definitely just check out our content. We're doing some good things. I think we have a pretty good environment where we're very casual. We're very kind of fan driven. So essentially, if a fan has an idea, then we'll do it. I mean, we always say it's your show, until we get too big, I guess. But
even then, we'll probably still want to factor in our fan base. We want it to be for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what I mean is for example, someone can ask a question about JJ McCarthy, and then we make into a whole video, which does pretty well. So, yeah, definitely look out for more content, especially during the football season. I expect during the football season, just stuff to just boom, boom, boom.
We are going to be really busy during the football season. I'll tell you that. Looking forward to the challenge of keeping up, honestly. But yeah, we are Football for Fun. And that name honestly tells you all you need to know about our brand. We're just 2 dudes who talk football for fun, and we're very, very friendly, very chill, very calm, and excitable sometimes. I think we had some good moments in that game. We got hyped up, as hyped up as we're ever gonna get.
Yeah, this will be interesting to try. I mean, we should do this for the kickoff game. If we can swing it. Yeah, that would be fun.
And I mean, we should be able to. I'm not going to commit to that yet, but I'm pretty sure we should be able to do that.
Yeah, make sure you don't have a piano recital or something like that, or performance, whatever you had during the draft.
Oh yeah, well, oh yeah. You would. There's no telling, honestly. The last minute stuff could come up too, but I think we'll probably be good. Yeah. Well, plenty of good things on the horizon. We're gonna keep moving forward. hopefully hit 200 subscribers. I think we should be able to get it within the next few days if we can put out some more videos, because that's where
Yeah,
we've
for sure.
primarily gotten the subs. So
Yep.
we'll be at it.
Yep. We'll be at it. Stay tuned.
All right. I think today, or not today, I think right now is a good place to call it for now.
Yep.
Approaching a 3-hour stream. Honestly, it was shorter than I thought. I didn't realize the game was going to be that short. But
Yeah.
it was a rough game. So glad the NFL is back, and we have college football coming up in just 3 weeks, and we've got more preseason action in the NFL. Looking forward to seeing what happens. So thank you everyone who stopped by. Thank you for our new subscribers. Thank you to all the viewers today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. We hope to do more commentary in the future, so let us know how we did today.
Definitely. Yep. Let us know how we did. And I think with that said, we will call it a day.
All right, take care everybody. See you all in the future.